Welcome. Right, tangle. Scuss. Learn and grow with hand. Ting. Diabolical Debbie. Welcome to the House of Thrillers. PPR, Professional Paranormal Research. Jonica. Nest Lover. Kim. Scuss. The Manic Mouth 420. Come back, buddy. Starling Swallow. Scuss. Mr. Gorman Tingles. Welcome to the show. Scuss. Learn and grow with him. They're coming in. Share it out. We got a good one for you tonight. Next, Mr. Reese. Welcome to the show. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Boom, chicka rah. Tonight, we're going to be rehearsing The Wizard of Oz. So buckle your seatbelts. It's quite the ride. And we'll see you on the other side. Scuss. Bring them on in, Izzy Pop. Here they come, guys. All-star cast. Boom, chicka rah. Scuss. It's A-Job, a.k.a. Dorothy Tingles. Burnt flowers fall down the cowardly lion. Scarecrow over there, Manic Mouth 120. Hey, Rosaline, a.k.a. Glinda the Good Witch. Tingle. Nest Lover, the Wicked Witch of the West. Get a big hand for Izzy Pop. She back there running all those beautiful graphics. We couldn't do this without her. Tingle. And Judas cradle. You naughty Nicky. Shoot, I guess we're waiting on a couple of people still, guys. See here. Yep, our 10 man. Waiting on our 10 man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, who's not here? I know Bingus, waiting on Bingus, but
Caucasian.
Caucasian, okay.
Mark.
Well, I can definitely fill it. I can definitely fill in for Caucasian, and I guess if Bingus doesn't make it or whatever, we'll just maybe Steve-O or something. don't know. I think everybody knows that we're supposed to be here tonight on Tuesday, so it should be coming in here in a minute. Let's see here, guys. Anybody have any questions about anything? This is going to be quite the production. We're going to have some singing and wonderful graphics. You know, the whole 9 yards. What you said, Mark is here?
Squatch.
Oh, Squatch. Okay, good deal.
The link is pinned. Sasquatch at the top. If you need it, I'll drop it again. Just let me know.
John
Emotional mess.
Mrs. Gulch. So, Steve-O gonna do A&M. You gonna do Miss Gulch and Iz? I guess so. I thought y'all might do it the other way around. Either way.
Yeah, I think so. He does a better NTM than I do, hands down.
Oh, come on.
Y'all in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a professional cast here, so it's going to be really good. I mean, y'all got synergy together now, so.
Yes, we do.
Who's Uncle Henry?
You know, we're welcoming into the group tonight, Manic Mouth 420. He's this is going to be his first show, so real excited about that. How you doing, Manic?
Pretty good. Excited.
Oh,
Good
over there. All right. Izzy's got the mic controls in the back, so if y'all get too loud or soft, she'll pull you up or down. So try not to mess with your mic if you found your sweet spot. I think we're all pretty good with background noise as far as wearing headphones or whatever you need to do, and we've got the echo cancellation over here under control. So
Caucasian.
Everyone's
There he is.
Greetings and salutations.
The Wizard of Oz.
So I got a question about that.
Yes, sir.
In the movie, I'm also the doorman, coachman.
Skelly, does this microphone on my laptop sound better than my shitty phone?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that,
Okay.
Sasquatch. I don't know how many lines they have. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure the doorman has a couple of lines, and I'm pretty sure the coachman has a couple of lines because he's the one who says to horsemen with other color lines.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm down. I'm just curious. Did you cast other people?
Well, you
or am I doing them?
just go ahead and jump on that when we get to those
Okay.
parts, and
Oh,
because
you-
nobody else will. Trying to think. Also, I know Zeke is the cowardly lion, and let's see.
Tin Man's also Hickory.
Hickory is Tin Man. That's right. Okay. Whose voice is feeling stronger at this point? Because I might need somebody to fill in for the Tin Man.
I can do whatever you want.
Whatever you need, boss.
Ditto.
Yeah, I don't want to overdo Steve-O on his vocal cords.
Thank you very much. After working all day using them.
Yeah, I'm just thinking who might be a backup Tin Man at any rate. I think we're just minus the Tin Man. You said Mark is out there? I mean, if Mark is here, he can read the Tin Man tonight. Mark, you out there? Did somebody say they saw Mark in the chat?
No.
Okay.
I got Nikki with me.
Does Nikki want to be the Tin Man?
Nick, you want to be the Tin Man?
She's like, what? You crazy?
She said, I can read.
Well, no, I mean, somebody in the cache. I guess we can figure it out, like in case this happens again. But hang on a second. Let's see. I'll probably cut the music and let it so we can rehearse here in just a second, guys. I'm checking on a few things. Everybody got their script in front of them?
Absolutely.
Good deal. Creepypasta channel, welcome. Hey, Vegas Paranormal in the house. It's always great to see you. That's Caucasian Sasquatch as our wizard and Captain Marvel.
You do realize he's not a captain, right? He's a professor.
Professor.
Is it Professor Marvel?
It's
Yes.
Professor Marvel.
My bad, Captain Marvel.
That email threw me for a loop because I looked up Captain Marvel first.
Hey, Caucasian, I got the script for Ender's Game, and
that's
it's
gonna be
ready to go. So we'll put that in the back list. It won't be too far out. I really didn't look at a lot of it, but it sounded kind of interesting.
Well, most of the scenes are 3 people, and then there's a bunch of just trash that can just be cut out of it in general.
So it's a small cast, in other words.
It's I think there's a total of 12 people involved, or if I remember right.
All right.
I mean, there's a bunch of different characters, but at the same time, they're not actually present in any of the scenes, as far as I know. It's just the students. It's just the kids, and Graf and the 2 commanders.
We should put the script back up here. Just about ready here. So I'll be, ladies and gentlemen, following along with the script on the screen, and everybody that's a part of the cast has their material in front of them, the screenplay there, and
Everybody but me.
you gonna work with the screen with me too now?
Yeah, I'll work with the screen. I'm trying. It's not loading.
Okay. Can you see it okay, darling? All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get it much bigger.
Well, I don't see anything yet. I'm still getting a circle, but I'm sure it'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I can look at it on my phone. Okay. There, I see it.
Good. And I guess you'll have maybe a little bit of a lag, so as I scroll. All right, I think we're ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be so fun. And I'm not sure where she sings a cappella somewhere over the rainbow. I already forgot what line it was after. If y'all remember when we get to that part, I know some of y'all watched the movie last night.
When the farmhands tell her to get out, stay out of trouble, and she's like a place that'd be great, a place without any trouble.
So when she says what?
A place where there's no trouble, I think is what she says.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Good deal. We're good. Okay. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Tonight, we're going to be rehearsing The Wizard of Oz. So buckle your seatbelts. It's quite the ride. And we'll see you on the other side. We fade into the title of The Wizard of Oz. For 40 years, this story has given faithful service to the young at heart. I think it's maybe a little longer than that now. Time has been powerless to put its kindly philosophy out of fashion. To those of you who have been faithful to it in return, and to the young at heart, we dedicate this play to you. We fade out. We see Dorothy stooping down to Toto. She speaks to him, then runs down the road to the background, Toto following.
She isn't coming yet, Toto. Did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Come on, we'll go tell Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. Come on, Toto.
We're in the farmyard. Dorothy enters left. Along the road, Toto following. The camera pans right as she comes forward through the gate. Runs forward to Aunt Em and Uncle Henry working at the incubator.
Auntie Em, Auntie Em.
Aunt Em and Uncle Henry working with baby chicks in an incubator. Dorothy runs in, speaks to them. Dorothy picks up a baby chick. Aunt Em puts the chick coop in with the hen, then trucks forward as they go back to the background to the incubator. Dorothy rags. Uncle Henry looks at her. Camera pans her to left across the yard.
Auntie Em.
57, 58.
Just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count. 58.
Oh, but Auntie Em, she hit him over the...
Don't bother us now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad. We're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, the poor things. Oh, but Auntie Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake. Just because she says he gets in her garden and hasses her nasty cat every day.
70. Dorothy, please.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day. Just once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's going to get the sheriff and...
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, all right.
Aunt Em and Uncle Henry take the chicks out of the incubator.
Poor little orphan and her Miss Gulch troubles. Gosh, all hemlock, she's ought to have somebody to play with.
I know, but we gotta work out our own problems, Henry.
Yes.
Oh, I hope we got them in time.
Yes.
Zeke,
How's she
Hunk,
coming?
and Hickory working on the wagon. Hickory and Zeke lowering bed of wagon into place.
How's she coming?
Who's Hunk?
And then, right?
That's whoever the scarecrow is.
The Scarecrow. Okay, that's going to be you, Manic. Hunk.
Oh, okay. Take it easy.
Hunk's on the ground. He gets his finger caught under the wagon bed. He rags.
Ow, you got my finger.
Zeke and Hickory holding the wagon bed.
Well, why don't you get your finger out of the way?
Zeke and Hickory put the wagon bed in place. Hunk sits on the ground by the wagon as Dorothy enters. She comes forward to Zeke. Hunk enters, speaks to Dorothy. Hickory exits right. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to work out this narrative. We pan left as Hunk and Dorothy go over by the wagon where they speak. Dorothy exits right. Hunk hits his finger with the hammer, whirls around. Yeah, change that. Hickory. Who is Hickory? That's the Tin Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on over this way.
Okay.
There you are.
Right on my finger.
It's a lucky thing it wasn't your head.
Zeke, what am I going to do about Miss Gulch? Just because Toto chases her old cat.
Listen, honey, I got them hogs to get in.
Now look at Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Think you didn't have any brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Mrs. Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in her garden, and you won't get in no trouble. See?
Oh, Hunk, you just won't listen, that's all.
Well, your head ain't made of straw, you know.
We're in the interior of the barn where Hickory's working on the wind machine. He straightens up, reacts. Dorothy comes forward. Hickory goes to her. He speaks to her, turns the motor of wind machine on, and they watch it. Oil spurting out into Hickory's face. He reacts as Dorothy exits left. Oh, it feels like my joints are rusted. Listen, Dorothy, don't let Hunk kid you about Miss Gulch. She's just a poor, sour-faced old maid that she ain't got no heart left. You know, you should have a little more heart yourself. Have pity on her.
Well, gee, I try and I have a heart.
Now look, here's something that really has a heart. This is the best invention I ever invented.
This?
Sure, it breaks up winds, so we don't have no more dust storms. Can you imagine what it'll mean to this section of the country? I'll show you. It works perfectly now. Here's the principle. You see that fan that sends up air currents in the sky? These air currents, stop it.
Oh,
Who did it? Now, wait a minute.
Hickory!
Now, what happened? I'll bet Hunk did that. Zeke drives pigs into the pen as Dorothy enters, walks along the railing of the pen. We see Zeke going in the background. He pours feed into the trough.
Say, get in there before I make a dime bank out of you. Listen, kid, are you going to let that old gulch heifer try and buffalo you?
Zeke pours feed into the trough. Speaks.
She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
Dorothy walks along the railing between the pig pens.
I'm not afraid of her.
Zeke picks up another bucket of feed. He pours it into the trough.
But the next time she squawks, walk right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I would do.
Dorothy on the railing, losing her balance, she falls into the pig pen.
Oh!
Zeke reacts. He jumps into the pen, takes Dorothy's foot out of the wire, and then picks her up. Right as he carries her out of the pen, he puts her down with Hunk and Hickory. Zeke jumps out of the pen, sits down, and wipes his brow.
Oh, Zeke, help! Help me, Zeke! Get me out of here!
Are you
Help!
all right, Dorothy?
Yes, I'm all right. Oh, I fell in, and Zeke.
Zeke, Dorothy, Hunk, and Hickory, they all look at Zeke. They laugh. A&M enters with plate of crawlers. We see Hunk and A&M and Hickory. They're speaking, and Hunk and Hickory each take a crawler. Dorothy takes a crawler. Sorry, guys, I'm not sure what all that is. Take it there, Dorothy, at Zeke.
Why, Zeke? You're just as scared as I am.
What's the matter? Gonna let an old pig make a coward out of you?
Look at you, Zeke. You're just as white.
Here, what's all this jabber-wopping when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farm hands that'll be out of job before they know it.
Well, Dorothy was walking along the...
I saw you tinkering with that contraption, Hickory. Now you and Hunk get back to that wagon.
All right, Mrs. Gale, but someday they're going to erect a statue to me in this town,
and well, don't start posing for it now. Here, you can't work on an empty stomach. Have some crawlers.
Gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Just fried.
Thanks.
Swell.
You see, Dorothy toppled in with the big Durock, and
it ain't no place for Dorothy about a pigsty. Now go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anema.
Yes, ma'am.
A&M, really? You know what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was going to...
Now, Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
No.
Now, you just help us out today and find yourself a place where you don't get any trouble.
Dorothy reacts to this.
Someplace where there isn't any trouble.
What is a crawler?
A donut,
Got
a fried donut.
A donut. All right.
Crullers.
Dorothy and Toto, she tosses him a piece of the donut. Toto tingles. Dorothy speaks as she walks forward. She's singing, leans against the haystack, then walks over near the rake. Is this where she sings?
Yep, it goes.
No.
The
Well,
script
yeah.
leads right to it.
Does she sing before this next
It
line?
says in the
No.
script, Scully, that she's got one more set of lines here, and then I sing.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Maggie.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Do you place there? Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place you can get you by boat or train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Brain tingles. Bravo. Toto, by the wheel of the rake, he was listening to the song the whole time. Let's see, where are we picking up? Right there where it says come true?
The whole lyrics to the song is in the script.
Oh yeah. No, I
So
see
she-
that. Okay.
So
Okay.
she's
So we're at Miss
Papa
Gulch riding along a country road.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I was
Yeah.
trying to say hey to everybody in chat. Hey, Sagenda. Kimmy. It's Miss Gulch riding along the country road on a bicycle. We all remember that scene. Camera pans right with her. She's riding forward to front of Gail's home, stops and gets off her bicycle as Uncle Henry comes forward.
Mr. Gale,
Howdy, Miss Gulch.
I want to see you and your wife right away.
Oh, you know, Uncle Henry and Miss Gulch at the gate. Uncle Henry lets go of the gate. It hits Miss Gulch. She reacts. Uncle Henry puts his paintbrush down and starts out left.
About Dorothy.
Dorothy? Well, what's Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite of my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
No!
Yeah, hang on a second. There's Bingus. Hey, Bingus, come on in, buddy. Pop that link back down there for Bingus real quick. Yeah, I should have got a hold of everybody with an email yesterday. Oh my God, I turned my coffee into an ashtray or what?
I've done that many times.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the worst.
Just remember
That's
that you did
flavor.
it.
And kids' hair.
So, I don't know. I drink it blindly sometimes. I'm like, what was that?
It's really coffee if you can't chew it.
I do make it strong, no doubt. Just give Venus a second to pull up in here. Y'all are doing like incredible. My gosh, it's so good. Yeah, it's a nice lively chat out there, and sorry if I missed anybody in chat. I tried to say hey to everybody.
I tell you what, I'm so excited that we watched the movie last night because it like helps me remember the state. You know what I mean? That Dorothy is in each scene, because this is my third try, right? So like
we can
I'm
do it
trying to
again if you want
really-
to, Jod.
Oh
Like
no, it's
next
good.
week,
Like
you
I
know?
feel my whatever. Oh, the movie you watch, yes.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
we
could
should
watch the movie
watch,
again.
what
I
is
just
the
got,
newer
I had to
version?
work and stuff, so I just couldn't kind of get there on time.
Right.
Bingus is
Hey,
here.
Venus.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
No problem, man. We got you covered. No
Bingus.
problem. Yeah, I guess in the beginning, what's Hickory is also
Yes.
your part, Bingus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it. Got it. I watched the movie yesterday. I tried to get into HS.
Oh,
but
good.
wasn't
I
able
was
to.
supposed to, but I
What
couldn't get there in
happened?
time.
I tried to show up at your little gathering. I somehow, I don't know. Lately I'm having trouble getting into things.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I was backstage the whole time y'all were asking where I was at.
Yeah.
I noticed that I'm right here. I'm over here typing in private. Wait, they can't see me at all. And I left and came back in again. Okay.
I did that. So we did the same thing, bro. Anyway.
Right.
Yay.
So we're down here at the interior of the Gale sitting room. Everybody there?
Yep.
Yep.
It's A&M. Yes, Bingus?
I'm sorry. Are we going with what's on the screen here, or are we going with our individual?
Most everybody's got their material in front of them, but I am scrolling it for the benefit of the audience and also for Nez.
All right. I'll get mine.
So if you want to pull yours up, that'd be cool.
Yes, sir. Okay. Where are we at?
We are on, what page are we on, guys?
11.
11.
Page 11. It's
The top part.
It says LS interior Gale sitting room A&M and Miss Gulch seated.
This one doesn't have page numbers. Interesting. All right, I'll just.
I'm not sure if the one I sent out had page numbers, but I put them on this script.
So we're.
Yes, we have page numbers.
We do.
Page numbers on mine.
Bingus, if you're on your phone, mine on my phone pops up when my finger is scrolling the page numbers, but when my finger goes off, the numbers disappear.
Oh, I'm on my computer. So
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'll
Do you want me to send it to you real quick, Bingus?
I have it, buddy, but it's not showing me page numbers.
He could have sent you the
Oh,
original
goodness.
like before he put page numbers.
Oh, okay. Wait a
That's what
minute.
I'm wondering.
It's lap dissolved to LS interior of Gale sitting room. It's about 10 pages down. I know you don't got page numbers.
See if I can forward the script.
If you open it,
10 pages down.
if you open it in Google Docs and move your cursor onto it, the page number should appear at the bottom in a pop-up. Or not.
Or not.
No, I don't know. It's not.
I'm trying to resend it here too real quick.
I have the original one already.
No sweat, Bingus. I'm forwarding you.
All right.
You know, I think
We
the
need
one
to
I
get them
sent out, I put the page numbers on it, but I'm not sure. I'm so sorry.
Dude, I'm the one that's late and can't find my ass from a hole. I'll catch up. You guys just go ahead and get started, and I will figure out where you're
Hang
at.
on, Bingus. I'm sending you the script right now.
All right, buddy.
It should be coming right now. I hope that helps. I'm not sure though. See if you can put it up and see what happens. And that's what we're here for. This is rehearsal tonight at dry run. No music, so I got the script here in front of me in case I need to make any notes. Some of this narrative doesn't flow like I like to, so.
I have one suggestion.
Yes, sir.
Eliminate cameras, pans.
I'm going to. I mean, it's public domain. I can do whatever I want, so I'll just kind of clean that up.
Did you? You said I got your email, but I don't see any attachments or.
Huh. I guess maybe it didn't forward all that.
Are we having fun yet?
Normal stuff.
Yeah. A lot of novelty going
Welcome
on.
to Scully's House of Thrillers, where the technical issues are part of the show.
The old-fashioned way.
The novelties.
Yeah.
I like novelties.
Well, I'm assuming there'll be more and more people doing what we're doing, so maybe we'll be light years ahead of them.
Well, dude, if it
Let's
was
do this
easy,
the
everybody
old-fashioned
would
way
do it.
here.
So we're doing it the hard way, and everybody respects that. Hopefully. Hello, chat. Everybody in chat. Hi, how are you? Everybody on the panel, good to see you. Or your icons anyway.
Yes. Thank you for sharing it out, Big Tim.
Right on.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull that file in for you. There's a computer. Let's see. Okay.
Miss Coach, what is it? Dorothy. All right. Gail's sitting room.
Oh, now I can't find the damn file.
See what you get for drinking ash coffee.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Nice.
Sharon, what the heck?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm getting a cold, so please pardon me.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh.
Hickory, look at Seek. Okay.
I thought that file got attached, but let me just copy that.
6 pages, I think. Sasquatch said, right? Miss Gulch, there it is. All right. We're getting close. Dog's a menace.
Dog's a menace.
There it is.
Taking him to the sheriff. Make sure he's destroyed.
Okay, let me go to my documents.
All right, I think I'm with you. All right.
You want to try to roll with that like that, Bingus?
Yep. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got a kink I can't work out for some reason.
Oh.
I was trying to do it on my computer, and then I jumped on my phone, but I'm just getting nowhere with it. Everything's running so slow.
I do know a good massage therapist, bro.
We like it, Kiki.
Oh, perfect, man.
Hey.
All right. So
I'm with you.
let's take that off. All right. Without further ado, y'all having fun out there? Chatland tingles. We're sitting in the Gale sitting room with Aunt M and Miss Gulch. Dorothy enters carrying Toto in her arms. We see Miss Gulch showing the order to Aunt M. Uncle Henry enters and looks at the order. Miss Gulch picks up the basket, rises. Dorothy screams at Miss Gulch. Miss Gulch tries to take Toto away from Dorothy. Uncle Henry takes Toto, puts him into the basket.
That dog's a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Good one.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Oh, wait.
Dorothy.
Lost my page, dang it. Oh, no.
I see this being a problem with me too.
I feel your pain.
You.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Destroy Toto? Oh, you can't. You mustn't, Auntie Am. Uncle Henry, you won't let her go, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we,
Please, Auntie Am. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know what he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. I let him go in her garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Yeah.
Now, if we can't go against the law, Dorothy, I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now you're seeing reason.
No.
Here's what I'm taking him in, so he can't attack me again.
Oh, no, I won't let you take him. You go away, you. Oh, I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
You wicked old witch. Uncle Henry, N.E.M., don't let her take Toto. Don't let him take him, please.
Here, I've got an order. Let me have...
Stop her!
Put him in the basket, Henry.
The idea.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry. Oh, Toto, don't.
Dorothy's crying. We see Aunt M and Uncle Henry. Then we turn and start out. Sorry, gosh. Dorothy runs out of the room as Aunt M rises. She looks after Dorothy, then turns to Miss Gulch and Uncle Henry. Aunt M speaks to Miss Gulch. Then she exits.
Elmira Gulch. Just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you, and now, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
That's glorious. That's really good.
It's so delicious.
Soundbite.
Oh.
Well
Miss
done.
Gulch is riding the bicycle. She's got the basket on the bike. Toto sticks his head out, then jumps out. He jumps to the ground. Of course, Miss Gulch is riding forward down the dirt road on her bicycle. We dissolve to the interior of Dorothy's room. She's sitting on the floor by the bed, crying. Toto jumps in through the window and onto the bed. She takes the suitcase from under the bed and starts packing it. Toto barks.
Toto, darling. Oh, I got you back. You came back. Oh, I'm so glad. Toto. Oh, they're going to be coming back for you any minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run. Quick.
Dorothy and Toto's footprints are a dirt road, showing them walking down the road, Dorothy carrying the suitcase in the basket. We see them walking to the right across the bridge. Dorothy looks down, Toto runs forward down the path. We're at the camp now, lettering on the wagon. It's Professor Marvel, acclaimed by the crowned heads of Europe. Let's see, what is this right here?
A
That's part
sign
of the
on the
sign.
side.
All of that is what's written on the side of his trailer.
Okay. Let him and his read your past, present, and future. Crystal also juggling and sleight of hand. Dorothy enters in the foreground, sees the sign, racks the professor's humming. Professor steps down out of the wagon as he sees Dorothy. He speaks to her as he crosses to fire. At the left, Dorothy comes forward.
Well, house guest, huh? And who might you be? No, now don't tell me. Let's see, you're traveling in disguise. No, that's not right. You're going on a visit. No, I'm wrong. That's you're running away.
Dorothy,
Oh,
how did you guess?
guess?
Professor
How did you
Marvel
guess?
never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Why?
No, now don't tell me. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you. You want to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, big oceans.
Why? It's just like you could read what was inside of me.
Yes.
Please, Professor, why can't we go along with you?
Toto enters. He bites the window off the stick.
Well, we
Oh, Toto, that's not
polite. We haven't been asked yet. Oh, that's you. My bad.
polite. We haven't been asked yet.
Professor and Dorothy, Toto in front of them eating the wiener. Professor laughs and speaks, puts another wiener on the stick.
Oh, he's perfectly welcome. As one dog to another, huh? Here now, let's see, where were we?
Professor puts the stick down.
Ah, yes. You wanted to go home, huh?
Oh, no. I wanted to go along with you.
Ooh.
Nobody cares about me at home. They wouldn't even miss me.
Oh, come.
No, they wouldn't, honestly.
Ooh.
Annie was going to let them kill Toto yesterday for biting Miss Gulch. Oh, please, Professor. Why can't we go with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Oh, do you know any? Oh, you mean the thing? Yes, well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first, so let's go inside
Professor,
here.
Oh, go ahead.
That's what I was saying about kind of eliminating some of those because they break a couple of lines, you know.
Exactly, yeah. Clean that up.
All right. Go inside here. We'll just come along. I'll show you. There you are, right in there.
The interior of the wagon.
That's right. Here, sit
Professor,
right there.
Okay, good.
What?
Sorry.
How far you want to go with that, man? I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just keep going with the dialogue. I'll clean that up later.
Okay.
We got another week to practice. So.
Super. Okay. Professor,
Thank you.
Point of
Thank-
interest. Point of interest, Scully.
Mhm.
It has some direction in there with the professor moving the chair up and lighting a candle and sitting down and putting on a turban. Those are kind of painting the
Okay.
picture. So some of those things you might want to leave in there. But I
Okay.
agree with everyone so far. It's all kind of put in differently.
Like the little one-liners in between professors' conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Yeah,
can
it might
see
just
where.
eliminate that and put those
Right.
that
Right.
line together
Right.
where there's no gap or anything.
Let me know if you
So,
want help with that kind of stuff, okay?
I just got to sit down and do it, Rosaline. I didn't really have time to run through it because the script's it's pretty clean for the most part. You know,
Hey, I'm
I mean,
not
it's
judging.
more designed for a movie set though.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
judging. I'll shut
It
up
is
now.
the original script we're working with. That's kind of neat that we
Wow.
all get
Love
to
it.
experience
I love
Okay,
that.
I'll shut up.
Mhm.
I'll shut up. Thanks.
What was it? 1939, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it won't be too long. We'll be 100 years old. This script. I mean, we tried to do it with remember with Peter Pan, but
Mhm.
it was a nightmare, logistical nightmare trying to work with the original script. So we had to modify it, but. And I wanted to add page lines to all the different lines in case people got lost. But I think just having page numbers should suffice.
Mhm.
Okay, Professor Marvel.
Alrighty then. That's right. Here, sit right down here. That's it. This is the same genuine, magic, authentic crystal used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and so on and so on. Now, you'd better close your eyes, my child, for a moment, in order to be better in tune with the infinite. We can't do these things without.
This sounds good. Damn. We see a photograph of Dorothy and A&M.
Reaching into.
Professor's looking at the photograph.
The infinite, yes.
He puts the photograph on the chair as Dorothy opens her eyes, looks into the crystal.
That's all right. Now you can open them. We'll gaze into the crystal. What's this I see? A house with a picket fence.
We see Dorothy, the camera. Maybe we'll skip that.
All right.
Didn't come out
And
too
a
good.
barn with a vein of a running horse. No,
Looks deep into the crystal.
no, it's a crowing rooster.
He's looking past Dorothy now.
That's our farm.
Oh yes.
He looks deep into the crystal, then looks down at the photograph.
Yes, there's a woman. She's
He puts the photograph away and looks into the crystal.
she's wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
Yes, that's Auntie M.
Her name is Emily.
That's right. What is she doing?
No, I can't quite see why she's crying.
Oh,
Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
me?
Well, it's someone she loves very much, someone she's been very kind to, someone she's taken care of in sickness.
I had the measles once, and she stayed right by me every minute.
Mm-hmm.
What's she doing now?
Professor looks into the crystal. Deep.
Well, she's going into a little bedroom.
Has it poppies on the wall? Paper?
I said it had poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? Why, she's putting her hand to her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
Oh, no, no.
Well, that's all. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you
Dorothy
don't
jumps
suppose
up, picks up her basket.
you don't suppose she could be really sick, do you? Oh, I've got to go home right away.
But what's this? I thought you were coming along with me.
Oh, no, I have to get right to her.
Dorothy picks up Toto. They both run up the hill, and the wind's blowing leaves all around.
Oh, wait, come on, Toto. Oh, what'll I do? If we go home, they'll send you to the sheriff, and if we don't, she may die. I know what I'll do. I'll give you to Hunk. He'll watch out for you, but we've got to hurry. Goodbye, Professor Marble, and thanks a lot.
Professor comes out of the wagon, looks around, and starts out left with his horse.
Better get under cover, Sylvester. There's a storm blowing up. A whopper, to speak the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
We dissolve to the farmyard. Chickens fly down into the yard. The wind's blowing weeds and dust. Uncle Henry's running forward. He's speaking to Hunk, and Hunk's exiting into the barn. As Uncle Henry comes forward, Hickory's working on the wind machine. They speak in the wind, and they're all running around, and they exit into the barn.
Oh, get them horses loose. Where's Hickory? Hickory, doggone it,
Right here.
Hey, what are you doing there?
This is my chance. The cyclone is coming. Let me show you what my machine can do. You see it goes...
Doggone you. Help Hunk with them horses loose.
All right. You'll be sorry.
Go on, hurry up, I'll tell you.
Zeke points up to the sky. Hunk and the others drive the horses out of the barn.
She's here. It's a twister.
The cyclone's approaching. We see A&M running out of the house. She cups hands to her mouth. She's calling to someone.
Dorothy!
Dorothy and Toto are near the fence. She's being blown all around, and Uncle Henry and the rest of them, Hickory and Zeke, they turn horse loose. It runs outright.
Come on, everybody, into the storm cellar.
Dorothy and Toto moving forward against the wind, weeds and sticks blowing through. Dorothy stops, picks up Toto. A&M on the porch, Uncle Henry, Hunk, Zeke, and Hickory running, A&M calling. Then all start into the storm cellar.
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. She's somewhere out in the storm. Dorothy!
Dorothy's carrying Toto. She pushes open the gate, makes her way through the wind. The chair and things blow off the porch, and Dorothy opens the screen door. The door blows off. Dorothy exits into the house. Zeke and Hunk exit into the storm cellar and close the door. Dorothy in the living room. She's running across the room. She hurries forward to the kitchen, then exits the door.
Annie M.
Cyclone approaching. She's sitting on the edge of the bed, holding Toto in her arms. The window blows loose. It's Dorothy on the head. She falls to the floor. She gets up dazed, sits on the edge of the bed. Toto jumps up near her. She lies back on the bed. The Gale farm, the cyclone hits it. Swirling dust circles the house. The house spinning up through the dust. Spinning up through the dust. Or the wreckage flying through. Dorothy lying on the bed, opens her eyes and looks around. Dorothy and Toto. She looks out the window, turns, speaks to Toto.
We're not on the ground, Toto.
Shooting through the window, the chicken coop flies through. Then a little old lady sitting on a rocking chair knitting. Cow floats through, mooing. Dorothy and Toto jump off the bed. Toto crawls under the bed. Oops. Dorothy doesn't help him do. She reacts to the various things floating through. 2 men in a rowboat. They both tip their hats to Dorothy. And Dorothy waits at them. Toto looks out from under the bed as the cows move. He darts back under. Cows floating and Dorothy rising. Dorothy reacts.
We must be inside the cyclone.
It's Toto peeking out. They're seated on the edge of the bed looking out the window. Miss Gulch floats in, riding her bicycle. Looks down at Toto. Miss Gulch moves in closer to the window. Her bicycle changes to a broomstick. Her clothes into the flying robe and pointed hat. She puts her hands over her eyes. Dorothy lies face down on the bed. Miss Gulch floating through and she disappears. The swirling funnel of the cyclone, the house spinning and apart from the cyclone. Dorothy holds Toto in her arms and throws herself down on the bed. She's screaming as the house is spinning. The cyclone whirls in the background. House spinning and Dorothy and Toto lying on the bed. The house whirling down through the dust. Down through the clouds. Toto and Dorothy lying on the bed. The house crashes to the ground. Dorothy screams. She looks around and gets up off the bed. Goes and picks up the basket and opens the door. The camera. We shoot down and see the civic center of the Munchkin village. Dorothy looks around, confused by it all. She got Toto in her arms. The Munchkins rise before everybody, the camera.
I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow.
She puts Toto down on the ground. We dissolve to Glinda, looks off screen to the right at Dorothy. Sorry.
Now I know we're not in Kansas.
We see Glinda, the good witch.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Why, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
The Wicked Witch of the East's feet are protruding from under the farmhouse.
So what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you. I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
That's the Munchkins. They're laughing. Pardon me. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon. But I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, but if you please, what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkinland, and you are the national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may come out and thank her. It's all right now. You all may come out. Come out, wherever you are.
I think we need some Munchkin voices in there somewhere, don't we?
Who fell from the star?
Y'all, everybody do the Munchkins when they come out. Let's see.
She
What are
fell
they?
from the sky. She fell very far. And Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Watch again.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of the Kansas, a miracle occurred.
Glenda and Dorothy stand by the pond. Dorothy sings as the Munchkins in the background. Nez, are you going to sing that?
If you want me to.
You know that? You know that song?
Miracle. What happened?
I think I can handle it, and if I don't do it good enough tonight, I'll have it down.
And suddenly the hinges started to unhitch.
Okay.
Just then. I'm sorry.
All right, let's let Nez do it because she was singing the Rainbow song, so they'll know her voice as far as that goes.
I'm sorry.
All right,
It
we'll
really
try to
was
do
no
that,
miracle.
Nez.
All right. It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch. And
what happened then was rich.
rich. The house
The house
began
began
to
to
sing.
pitch. The kitchen
The
took
kitchen
a
took a pitch. It landed on the wicked witch in the middle of a ditch.
Which
Rich
was not
was
the
not a
healthy
healthy
situation
situation for the wicked witch.
Yeah, we need to rehearse that.
That's so funny. Oh my
The
God.
house began to pitch. The
The
kitchen took a
kitchen
switch.
took a switch.
It landed
It landed on the wicked witch in the middle of a ditch. Rich was not a healthy situation for the wicked witch. The witch was reduced to the switch, which was what?
Once
A wicked witch.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You've killed her so completely. We thank you very sweetly. Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked witch.
There's a fire in Munchkinland.
I live on a busy street. Sorry.
No, it's perfect.
It's out here, yo.
So funny. That was awesome.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch, old witch,
So
the witch,
rich,
the
the
witch,
wicked witch.
ding dong, the witch,
The
the witch
wicked
is
witch is
dead.
dead.
Wake
Wake
up,
up,
the witch is
sleepy
dead.
head.
You're
Wake
right.
up,
Wake up, the
the
witch
wicked
is
witch is
dead.
dead.
She's gone where goblins go below. Below, below, below. Go ho and open the top and sing for the ding dong.
Hi, sing it.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Love my Munchkins.
Whoa.
Three heralds move forward from the building as the mayor enters and comes forward, followed by the barrister and the city father.
I call the mayor.
God, dude.
We see the mayor moving to the carriage as Dorothy steps down and the mayor leads her toward the background.
I'll be the barrister.
They lead you to the barrister and city fathers and the mayor sing.
As the mayor of Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally to see
To see
if she
if she
is morally, ethically,
Spiritually, physically,
Positively,
positively,
absolutely.
absolutely, undeniably,
undeniably,
Liar.
reliably dead.
Glenda's on the dive fountain. She looks at them all and smiles. The coroner moves up steps toward the
I got it.
whatever. Scroll reads certificate of death.
As cold as the light out of her, I thoroughly examined her, and not only is she merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
That's awesome.
Was that Bert?
Bravo.
Yes.
Oh,
Dorothy, the mayor, the barrister, and the city fathers step forward and look and sing, I guess.
And this was a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
If any.
Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong,
dong,
the
the
witch
witch
is
is
dead.
dead.
Ding dong, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Wake
Wake
up,
up,
the
the
dead.
dead.
You're right. Get out of
Get out of bed.
Ding dong, the
Wake up, the wicked witch is
dead.
dead.
She's going where the goblins go below. Below, below. Yo ho, look
Oh my
at
God.
and ring the bells
the
out.
bells
Ding
out.
dong,
Ding dong,
merry
merry
yo.
yo.
Sing it
Sing it
high.
high.
Sing it low.
The witch is dead.
I'm not sure about
All
anybody else.
right.
I don't want anyone to change a thing. That is absolute gold.
That's so good. I mean, how entertaining is that? Wow. What you think about that, Froggy? Hey, Arlie, you enjoying the show? Great to see all you guys out there. Hey, Vintage Hippie.
I want to be one of the tots, or the whatever they're called. The
My
three
voice
kids.
will get that high.
I'll join the
We
Lollipop Guild.
represent the Lollipop Guild.
First one's lullaby.
So, the Munchkin Soldiers
Nope, Todd's
parade
just
in
come up.
March.
They'll never find me.
Or maybe.
Dorothy, the mayor, and others enter on the steps at right. We see soldiers lined up. 3 tots move in through line of soldiers. Dorothy standing on the steps. They dance and sing, and 3 tough kids come forward. Who's going to do the tots?
I'll
Let
be
the
one of
ladies do the
them.
tots.
I'll
There's
be
three
one.
of them.
Is it 3 people singing here? 3 tots?
Yes.
3
All
little
three of them.
girls. Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
and then we got 3 tough kids.
Yeah.
Let's
Tough
see.
boys.
How
And
the
the
rubble?
Munchkins.
I'll do that too, yeah.
I forgot how much of a musical this is. I'll be honest with you.
I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Are y'all all good with that? I mean, you sound great.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly
Oh, yeah.
fine. It's great.
A lot of
All right,
let's
ladies, you
get
ready?
it.
We represent
Represent
the
the
Lollipop
Lollipop
Guild. The
Guild. The
Lollipop
Lollipop Guild.
We
All right,
represent
tough.
the
Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
The
The
Lollipop
Lollipop Guild. And in
And
the
in the
name
name
of
of
the
the
Lollipop Guild, we
wish them welcome you
you
to
to
Munchkinland.
Munchkinland.
We're welcome.
Anybody getting their ears blown up? out there?
La la la.
Where's the mayor?
We need another rehearsal just for this, but I'm willing to do it if you guys are. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm wondering how
It's too
Izzy's
good
ears
not
are
to.
holding
It's
up
too good not to.
backstage. Poor Izzy, man. Her got earbuds in her ear. Like, oh my God, my brain's about to blow up.
This kind of reminds me of the time I did mushrooms, only I was alone.
all right.
Okay.
Oh, we blew her earbuds out.
More singing coming.
Goodness gracious. You all right, Izzy?
Was she injured by the cringe?
Izzy,
No,
come
I'm going to
on in
get
here for a
high right
second.
now. I'm going to get high. I'm not high.
Listen for
I'm going to get high.
I want to join
I'll
you.
be okay.
I want to join
I'll be
you.
okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
I mean, now that everybody's staying together, and all, is there anything that you can
It's
tell
not.
them,
No.
Lizzie, that would make things
No.
easier?
No. No. Nobody's singing together. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
I'm with
He's
Izzy.
Everybody
good.
has
This
a
bad if
lag,
you tried.
like a second behind.
Which
Yeah.
is why we probably have to
Nobody's singing
record
together.
We
it.
could do an extra, yeah, we could do an
Look.
extra rehearsal, but it be the private one. Remember, we've done that with the other
Yeah.
two, like on a Thursday, and then we could
Anytime y'all
pre-record
want
those.
to.
I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to be hit and miss if it syncs up anyway.
I don't
Okay.
sound a
And
lot better than
also,
that though.
It's crazy.
it's
Now,
okay.
here's what I think. Here's what I think, because everybody's trying to sing at once and all that. I think y'all need to try to go a little softer on your tones, okay? I know everybody's getting excited and carried away, but it's kind of blowing the bandwidth apart. And just try to, be soft. So everybody sing a little bit softer, Maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know how hard that'll be. I mean, I'm not a great singer myself, so anyway, we'll work on it. We got a whole nother thing and do another one if y'all want to. But let's see, where are we at here? Where the mayor says
From now
Well,
on,
even
It'll be history.
if you don't have time, I do, so I can have them up to practice anytime.
Yeah.
I can host the practice too.
It would be
We're all
awesome.
willing.
It would be very awesome if everybody could sing in unison.
Yes.
Yeah, have
If that's not possible, maybe we could select one singer for each song. I mean, just
That's a good idea.
Or two.
You know what? I like that idea. It kind of would sound much cleaner and eliminate
damn
any
good idea.
confusion,
Yep.
my earbuds said thank you.
I think that's a great idea, Bingus.
I'm
And
with you, Izzy.
I'm hoping to promote the madness, though. I mean, it's
Don't bogart, okay?
madness.
I know it sounds fun to hear all the Munchkins singing together, but just, I don't know, to make things less complicated. I think the people get the point, and we've, gone beyond the Call of Duty as far as producing something that's different anyway. Like we don't have to get too far away from what works, in the beginning.
Kimmikin says we'll be okay if we move back from the mic when we sing.
If
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't think
any
that's
farther
gonna help.
back, I'd be in my kitchen. I'm pretty far.
I have learned that too. When I try to sing, my mouth has to go further away, or it doesn't sound good at all. But I've been trying to practice in private singing, So anyway.
All right, Scully. Dorothy's standing with the mayor.
Okay, so Dorothy's standing with the mayor, the barrister, and the city father. She turns from one to the other as they sing.
From now on, you'll be history.
You'll be his.
You'll be his.
You'll be history.
And we'll glorify your name.
You'll be a bust.
Be a bust.
Be a bust.
In the
In
hall.
the Hall of Fame.
Glinda enters. The Munchkins gather before Glinda and the city fathers and Dorothy. Smoke cloud appears and the witch enters.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
She looks at the witches of the east feet protruding from under the farmhouse.
I thought you said she was dead. Oh, sorry.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's worse than the other one was.
The Wicked Witch turns away from the farmhouse. The Munchkins are prostrate on the ground. The witch speaks with Glinda and Dorothy.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Wicked Witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me.
Leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, was it? You killed her. Didn't you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
Didn't mean it, eh? Accident.
Eh? Well, my pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do it.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. Yes, the slippers.
The witch of the the witch of the east legs protruding from underneath the wreck house. The ruby slippers disappear and the stockings are drawn back under the house. The witch reacts as she looks down, then turns and looks back.
Gone!
She's kneeling down by the house. She rises and appears right at Dorothy, and Glinda points down at her feet.
The ruby slippers! What have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Dorothy and Glinda. Dorothy reacts as she looks down.
Oh!
Give me back my slippers! I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda. Well, sorry.
The witch rises, threatens Dorothy, and Glinda laughs.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true, I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
The witch backs away from Dorothy and Glinda.
That's great, man.
The Munchkins hug the ground with fear as the witch disappears in a cloud of fire and smoke. Glinda speaks to the Munchkins.
It's all right. You can get up. She's gone.
The Munchkins all rise, start to move toward Glinda and Dorothy as Glinda speaks to them.
It's all right. You can get up.
They bow as Glinda mentions the Wizard of Oz. They move down the steps and fountain die. Glinda instructs Dorothy, kisses her on the forehead. Dorothy's left as she walks through the Munchkins to the start of the yellow brick road.
Pooh, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. But which way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who would be the... No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I get to Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning. All you do is follow the yellow brick road.
Dorothy turns, starts to speak to Glinda.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Dorothy looks up, open-mouthed with astonishment. And, the mayor steps in and speaks to her. Other munchkins speak. They start giving her advice.
My people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Shooting down from high up Dorothy on the yellow brick road, the munchkins all grouped along the border of the road.
Follow the
And they're
yellow brick
all
road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You find the yellow brick road, if ever a wizard there was. Oh, if ever a wizard there was, the Wizard of Oz was one because of the wonderful
Okay, who's singing that? Who's
You're up
that?
to see the wizard, the wonderful
Is
Wizard
that
of
you,
Oz.
Nash?
Yeah, that's me.
Bravo.
Hat on.
Stoney's cat tingles. That's good. Okay. And you see Dorothy, you know it. She's dancing down the yellow brick road. Shooting over the heads of the munchkins. They sing to her. She turns and waves to them, and they wave back. Dorothy continues on down the road as the munchkins cheer. Fiddlers. We're at the exterior of the crossroads of the yellow brick road. Dorothy and Toto come forward along the road till they pause in the center of the crossroad and look around.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow. Now, which
Dorothy's
way do we
puzzled.
go? Sorry. Now, which way do we go?
She's standing in the center of the crossroads, a scarecrow on a pole in the cornfield at right. He speaks, points to the right. Dorothy whirls about and looks at him.
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that?
Toto barks at the scarecrow. Dorothy looks down and speaks to Toto.
Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why? You did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on
shakes his
purpose?
head and nods. That's my fault. The scarecrow shakes his head, then nods. Dorothy looks at him and she speaks to him.
Are you doing that on purpose? Or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't really met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, very well, thank you.
Oh, I'm not feeling it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No problem. Let's see what I got here. I'll keep going. I'll take that out later. Clean that up. So, I'm not feeling it all well.
It just did that to my script too. That is weird.
Man. Always something.
No, it's fine. I just didn't know it would happen when you did it. That was
So
neat.
Dorothy's standing in front of the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow complains about his position.
Oh, I'm not feeling at all well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
Hold it. Well, oh dear.
Oh dear, that
I-
must be true.
Well, oh dear. I don't quite see how I can help. Oh wait.
Where you at?
I don't know. I went too far, I think.
Oh dear, that
Oh
must be
dear, that
terribly.
must be terribly uncomfortable. Can you get down?
Dorothy's standing in front of him. She moves around to the back of the pole.
Down? No, you see, I'm.
Oh well, here. Let me help you.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Very kind.
Dorothy examines the back of the Scarecrow as she tries to unfasten him.
Well, oh dear. I don't quite see how I can.
Of course, I'm not bright about doing things, but if you'll just bend the nail down in the back, maybe I'll slip off and.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
The Scarecrow falls into the scene. Dorothy enters, questions him as he puts back some straw in his coat. It dropped out. Scarecrow rises, starts to whirl about.
Whoops. Haha, there goes some of me again.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Oh no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Oh.
My, it's good to be.
Dorothy screams as the Scarecrow whirls about and falls over the cornfield fence. She rushes to him.
Free.
Oh.
Did I scare you?
No. I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so.
They're seated by the fence now. A crow flies in from the left and alights on the Scarecrow's shoulder.
Bo, scat!
Crow hops to the Scarecrow's shoulder and picks up some of the Scarecrow's straw and flies away with it. Scarecrow speaks to Dorothy.
Boo, you see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do if you had a brain?
Let's see here what we got. Scarecrow and Dorothy, shop fair. They speak. He begins to sing. Dorothy rises, moves to him, holds him up as he starts to fall.
Take it away, Manic.
Oh God, I
All
don't
right.
even know this song. Oh.
Well, I mean, if you want to just recite the lines, you don't have to sing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
Try to read it.
Could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain.
Who's that?
Steve.
That is great.
Do you want to sing that part?
Do it.
In my head, they'd be scratching
Let's
while my thoughts were busy hatching.
like
if
Ness
I
did for
opened a brain.
Dorothy, you know.
I'd
Let's hear you
unravel
sing it
every
one
riddle
more time.
for any individual in trouble or in pain.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I'd never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart full of pain. I would dance and be merry, and life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
That's good. Yeah, you know, like man, you know how Nez sing right
Yeah.
for Dorothy. We can have him sing that, you know, if you're
Oh
not
yeah,
comfortable
definitely.
singing, and then you
Definitely.
just come back in on your lines, you know. That
Scully,
sounds
I
really good.
Sounds good.
Scully, I had a brain fart, and do you want me to sing that bit in the song that Dorothy sings? With the thought you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain. You want me to do that or not?
Did she do
It's
that?
up to you.
No,
Huh?
I was the one that did that.
Yeah, Ajot was doing it. I just
Oh, this
wondered.
this part right up here. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's up to you, honey.
I
Whatever you want.
guess I like to keep things consistent. So you sang for Dorothy earlier, you know.
Right, that's why I said something.
So let Nez do that,
Okay.
and that way you don't have to sing Ajot.
Whatever, it's your script, buddy.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep it consistent like that. All right, so we did that. He's dancing and all that. Okay, the scarecrow's seated on the curb. Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Okay, Dorothy looks down at him. He trembles with fear as Dorothy tries to comfort him. The crow picks up the straw and flies up. They react to that. Scarecrow rises. He goes to the fence and shakes his fist at the crow flying over the cornfield. Scarecrow dances back to the right along the road. And Dorothy rushes to him, stops him, and points to the left. The crow lands in the cornfield.
Just a
He
lot of
dances
action.
forward. Yeah, I got to clean all this up. It'll be much better next week.
I don't remember this tail part of the Scarecrow song.
Yeah. Scarecrow runs to the left, makes a big jump over the cornfield. He jumps in from the right and lands in the cornfield. Several crows fly out of the corn. Dorothy runs forward to the fence. Scarecrow moves to the right through the corn stalks. He bends down, finds his straw, and stuffs it back in his coat. He runs forward, jumps in the air, and flies out to the right. Soaring over the field, Dorothy waving to him. Falling into the scene as he lands on the yellow brick road. He begins to dance again, doing a series of splits. Toto jumps on a pumpkin. Starts it rolling on out down the yellow brick road. He follows the pumpkin as it rolls down the road. Pumpkin hits the scarecrow, and Dorothy looks on frightened. That's so weird how they wrote this.
Yeah, it is.
She's looking up.
54 has more dialogue.
Let's moving on down here. Scarecrow sits up, looks about, blinks his eyes. Oh man.
Here we go.
Scarecrow bounces off a fence rail and starts to dance forward down the road as he sings.
Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I'll deserve you and be worthy of you if I only had...
I just don't remember that part.
It's really good. Don't y'all think?
Oh yeah.
I like it. It's not in the movie, but
I think
like
that
it.
long part is when he stumbles through the forest. Like he sings a song, you remember, and then he trips or something, and he's stumbling through the forest. And then I think that's where all that description was coming from. And then he comes back out stumbling onto the
Well, I'll
road.
clean it up the best I can, and y'all get a fresh script in a few days. So, she's rushing over to the scarecrow, picks up some of the straw. She's kneeling down, helping, etc. Okay, pick it up from there where Dorothy says wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, if all scarecrows back in Kansas would do that, that crowd be scared to pieces.
They would?
The crows. Sorry. The crows
They
be
would?
scared to pieces.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live. And I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
I couldn't say. But even if he didn't, you would be no worse off than you are.
Yes, that's true.
But maybe you'd better not. I got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
A witch, huh? I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything except a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box full of them for the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't be any trouble because I don't eat a thing, and I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Dorothy and the Scarecrow rise up from the road. Dorothy holds him up. They start to sing.
Hooray, we're off to see a wizard.
Oh, well, you're not starting out very well.
Oh, I'll try. Really, I will.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're
Let's
off to see the wizard.
see.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's just let Steve-O sing that.
Okay.
Or do you want to do it too, Nez?
Sure, I don't,
Y'all
whatever you
want to try
want.
to sing it together, see how it goes?
Whatever you want.
All right, give it a go.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Dorothy and Scarecrow come forward along the yellow brick road. We pull back to see the Wicked Witch hiding behind the tree. She turns and exits left. Dorothy reacts as she sees the apple orchard. Right. She goes up to one of the trees. Oh, sorry.
Oh, apples. Oh, look. Oh, ouch.
First tree opens its mouth, speaking to Dorothy. What do you think you're doing?
We've been walking a long ways. We've been walking a long ways, and I was hungry. Did you say?
She. Scarecrow and Dorothy stand before the first tree as it speaks up to the second tree.
She was hungry. How would you like someone to come along and pick something off of you?
Oh, dear. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas.
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
What do you mean? She doesn't want any of those apples. You hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's...
Dude, that is a $10,000 skating boy. That is, I love it. I'm sorry.
You're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job.
Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
Oh, you.
Go.
Help me out. I'll give you a little green worms.
I'll show you how to get apples.
You can't do the me. I'll show you. You can't do that. You can't do that, hey?
Hooray!
Shooting past the trees, they throw apples at the Scarecrow and Dorothy. Scarecrow
Hooray.
picks them up.
Hooray! I guess that did it. Help yourself.
Oh, why, it's a man. A man made out of tin. Oh,
What?
sorry, crap. My bad.
Now go ahead. You got it.
Well, no, that part is where they go down the. You probably want to read it. Don't you?
Oh, yeah. Dorothy comes forward as she picks up the apples. It's here she sees the Tin Man. Scarecrow comes in. He tries to speak. Dorothy picks up the old can.
Why? It's a man. A man made out of tin.
What?
Yes. Oh, look.
That's awesome. Really good.
Very good, Bingus.
Did you say something?
Well, good.
Scarecrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oil can what?
Oil can. Oh, here it is. Where do you want me to be, or where do you want to be oil first?
You're nailing it, Bingus.
He said his mouth.
Here.
The other side.
Yes, there.
The Tin Man tries to speak. He squeaks out a few sounds. They're trying to listen as he speaks.
My goodness. I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, please. Oil my elbows.
Oh,
Dorothy lowers the right arm of the Tin Man so that it hangs naturally.
Oh.
Scarecrow's busy with the old can. Tin Man begins the story.
Oh,
did that hurt?
no. It feels wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages. Oh,
Oh, goodness. How did you get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree, minding my own business, when suddenly it started to rain. And right in the middle of a chop, I rested solid. And I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
My neck. Perfect? Oh, bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Oh,
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
no heart.
No heart?
No heart.
Oh,
All hollow.
Tin Man falls back as Scarecrow and Dorothy help him. He holds them off and begins to sing.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the man who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above, a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Romeo.
I hear a beat, how sweet, just to register emotion, devotion, and oh shit,
Really feel the pop.
and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
The Tin Man comes forward as he. That's
Very
great.
good, Bingus.
Yeah.
He's really good, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Great melodies in there, then. All right, so they're watching him shooting past as he dances before them. He's dancing, he's tapping his chest and making the whistle in his funnel hat blow.
Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom.
Dorothy and the Scarecrow look at each other with amazement as they watch the dance of the Tin Man. Dorothy whispers to the Scarecrow. Tin Man dancing, jumping forward slightly. He folds his arms and locks in that position. Starts to lean to the left. They rush over to help the Tin Man. All right. Pick it up with, are you all right?
Oh, are you all right?
I'm afraid I'm a little rusty yet.
Oh dear, that was wonderful. You know, we were just wondering why you couldn't come to Emerald City with us to ask the wizard for a heart.
Emerald City? Why, that's a long and dangerous journey, and it might rain on the way.
But you've just been saying how much you want a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose the wizard wouldn't give me one when I get there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
Oh, what's that?
You call that long?
The witch on the Tin Man's robe, she speaks as she looks.
Why, you've just begun. Forgotten about me? Hey, well, I haven't forgotten about you. Helping the little lady along. Oh, sorry, Scully.
No, she speaks to the three of them, yeah.
Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine gentleman? Well, stay away from her. Well, stuff a mattress with you. And you,
Tin Man points to the trembling Scarecrow. The Tin Man, okay, yeah.
And you, I'll use you for a beehive.
She throws a ball of fire.
Here, Scarecrow, want to play ball?
She throws another ball of fire down at him and laughs gleefully.
And as for you, my little Dorothy, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz. And a happy journey back to Kansas.
She laughs. She sits on her broomstick in a position to fly away, smoke filling the air, obscuring the witch from sight. Dorothy holds Toto in her arms. Clouds of smoke as the witch disappears. It's the Tin Man and Dorothy and the Scarecrow. Tin Man reacts to the buzzing sound.
I'm not afraid of her. I'll see you get safely to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me. Ha!
I'll see you get the wizard, whether I get a heart or not. Beehive. Bah! Let her try and make a beehive out of me. You know, what's that?
Tin Man and Scarecrow sit down. She speaks, reacts when she sees the bee on her arm, turns around as the Tin Man takes the bee off her arm.
Oh, there. They're gone now.
Oh, goodness. Did any of them sting you?
I guess they tried to, but they bent their stingers.
Oh, dear. I don't know what I would do. Whole swarm cap. Oh, there's one on me.
Oh, I'll get it.
Oh.
Tin Man looks at the dead bee in his hand.
Oh, I see I killed it. Oh, I killed that poor little honeybee.
Oh, there. Oh,
It's only a man without a heart who could do a thing like that. Poor little bee.
Oh, there.
Dorothy
There,
reaches
there.
in,
Don't-
wipes away his tears.
There, don't cry there. As a matter of fact, just an old drone bee. and it would have died anyway.
Yes?
You put it out of its misery.
Oh,
It's just that the witch is so wicked. I don't think you two ought to come with me because you'll get into trouble.
Oh, you don't think we're going to stand by and let her get away with fireballs and bees, do you?
no, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, but I feel as if I known you all this time. But I couldn't, have I?
I don't see how. You weren't around when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I was standing over there, resting the longest time.
Still, I wish I could remember. But I guess it doesn't matter anyway. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
To Oz.
To Oz. Whoever wants to sing that can.
Yeah,
We're
let's
off
see
to
here.
see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the wizard of Wiz, the ever a wizard was, of ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yay! We enter the dark and eerie forest. Tin Man, Dorothy, and Scarecrow walking forward down the brick road. They're walking slowly. Dorothy's frightened.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Of course, I don't know, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Oh,
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Y'all remember how to do it. Lions and tigers.
Tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
bears.
Oh my.
Lions
and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions
and tigers and bears.
I think, hang on a second. I think Dorothy does that too, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, whenever the guys read Ajot, you read too with that.
Oh, that last one, yes.
Yeah, let's
sorry.
do that again up here where it says, let's go back where Dorothy starts.
Oh,
it says, oh
switched
my.
it. Yeah.
And all y'all three do that next line together, Ajot. So,
Do you want me to do the
yeah, so go,
lions
oh
and
my,
tigers
and then go,
Okay.
oh my, and then join them with the next line, lions, tigers, and bears. See, it
Okay.
says Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Dorothy.
Yes, sir. Oh my.
All right.
Okay,
my.
hang on. Okay, if we're gonna do this, hang on. She's gonna say, "Oh my," count one, and then sing all together. The next time she
Okay.
says, "Oh my," count one, then everyone sings together. Okay, all the way
Okay.
through.
All right.
Take it, Dorothy.
Oh my.
Lions,
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Lions,
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions,
and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions,
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Not everybody counts one at the same time. Like,
Maybe I should go one.
yeah,
Perhaps each one should get a line.
maybe that'd be good too, buddy. Your good suggestion.
Anyway.
Oh my. Anyway, Tin Man and bears.
What sort of animal is that?
It's a huge one.
Don't be frightened. I'll protect you. Oh, look.
Lying on a fallen tree, he's growling.
Put him up.
Dorothy, she's looking around. Tin Man's trembling. Lion sneers. He puts up his paws and speaks.
Put him up. Which one of you first? I'll fight both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh? Why?
Dude, that's solid gold. I swear to God. That's next.
I know.
Here. Go away and leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on, get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Now that's getting personal, Lion.
Yes. Get up and teach him a lesson.
Well, what's wrong with you teaching him?
Well, I hardly know him.
Toto barks.
Well, I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
And Toto runs into the shrubs. The lion starts after him. Dorothy picks up Toto, comes forward over to the Scarecrow and Tin Man. She slaps his hand. He backs away, crying.
Shame on you.
What'd you have to do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on a strong man, but when you go around picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Well, of course not. My goodness. What a fuss you're making. Well, naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't got any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Why don't you count? Hang on. Why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Oh, that's too bad. Don't you think the wizard could help him too?
I don't see why not. Why don't you come along with us? We're on our way to see the wizard now, to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
No, of course not.
Well, gee, that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable.
Oh?
Dorothy puts Toto down as the lion sings and the four walk and dance along the brick road.
Yeah, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and vibe. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the knife. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
Yeah, man.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard, who will serve?
Then I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
A home.
The knife.
They dance forward along the yellow brick road. Give me one person sing that. Go ahead, Nez. Or
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard of Wiz, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hey, who did the lion? Who's that?
That's me, Bingus.
That's
burnt
Bert's
flower.
Dude,
That's
you
apology.
you are one talented dude, man.
I'm
Why,
telling
thank you, Bingus.
guys.
Well done, man.
I really like your 10-man, Bingus. You're doing a really good job with it.
Y'all are
You should hear him do
great.
Peter Pan. It is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see where we're at here.
All right, enough of the
We got-
backslapping. Let's get back to work.
Get back to work.
Cameron, Crystal, Scarecrow and Liner and the Crystal. They march along arm in arm. The witch holds the poison over the crystal, waves her hand over it. The images of the group fade out. A poppy field fades in.
Aha! So, you won't take warning, eh? All the worse for you then. I'll take care of you now instead of later. Ha! When I gain those ruby slippers, my power will be the greatest in Oz. And now, my beauties, something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies. Poppies.
We see a poppy field in the distance. Dorothy, the Scarecrow, Lion, and Tin Man coming forward out of the forest.
There's
Dorothy
Emerald.
speaks.
Oh, sorry. There's Emerald City. Oh, we're almost there at last. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just like I knew it would be. He really must be a wonderful wizard to live in the city like that.
Well, come on then. What are we waiting for?
Nothing. Let's hurry.
Yes, let's run.
Yes.
They run forward through the poppy field. Tin Man and the Scarecrow running.
Come on. Come on.
Hurry, hurry.
Running through the poppy field. Scarecrow and the Tin Man stop on the hill, call and gesture.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Look, I can see it there. It's wonderful.
Emerald City.
Oh, what's happening? What is it? I can't run anymore. I'm so sleepy.
Here, give us your hands and we'll pull you along.
Oh no, please. I have to rest just for a minute. Toto? Where's Toto?
Lying in the poppies.
Oh, you can't rest now. We're nearly there.
What'd she do that for?
The images of the Lion, the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Dorothy and Crystal. We pan back to see the witch, and she's laughing and speaking. The images fade out. Nico exits.
Hey, Dorothy.
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 Dorothy, you can't sleep here. You can't sleep in the middle of a field.
Call away! Call away! She won't hear any of you again, and there's nothing you can do about it either. Bring me my wishing cup. I'll call the winged monkeys to fetch me those slippers. Hurry, 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 hurry! It's worked very smoothly.
And Dorothy, Lion, and Poppies holds the line up. Lion drops the Tin Man, and Scarecrow starts to pick up Dorothy.
Oh, poor Dorothy.
Don't cry. You'll rust yourself again.
Coming to think of it, 40 weeks wouldn't be bad.
Don't you start it too.
Oh, we ought to try and carry Dorothy.
I don't think I could, but we could try.
Let's.
Yes.
Oh, now look at him. This is terrible.
Here, Tin Man, help me.
Dorothy, as Scarecrow tries to lift her, that's weird how that reads. Okay, Tin Man and the Scarecrow react, call for help.
Oh, this is terrible. Can't budge her an inch. This is a spell. This is...
It's the Wicked Witch. What do we do? Help! Help!
It's no use screaming at a time like this. Nobody will hear you. Help!
More help, Scarecrow.
We see the good witch waving her wand. Snow starts to fall.
Help! Help!
Dorothy lying among the poppies, snow falling on her.
Help! Help!
Tin Man and Scarecrow on top of the hill. Look, it's snowing. Okay.
Look, it's snowing. It isn't snowing. It couldn't be. But it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Oh, maybe that'll help. Oh, but it couldn't help.
Dorothy lying in the poppies. There you go. Lion sits up in the background as Dorothy's looking on. She jumps up, takes the old can from the basket. They oil the Tin Man.
It doesn't help. Dorothy, you're waking up.
Oh,
Oh, unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Look, he's rusted again. Oh, give me a. Oh, give me a. Oh, give me the oil can, quick! Oh, quick!
Yes, there.
Oh, here, quick! Oh, we'll oil him up.
Images of Tin Man, Dorothy, Scarecrow, and Lion and Crystal. Sound like somebody got an unhappy camper somewhere, huh?
Yeah, 1 second. I don't know why.
Manic, we can fill in for you, man. If you need
Until
to
you
drop
come back.
down and take care of anything, man, go ahead, you know. I know how it is. Let's fill in for him for a minute so we can try to straighten that out.
Besides, it would give me something to do.
Here you go. That's true, man. You've been sitting back there. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm good. I'm doing my own version of the play with Alex Jones and the Cowardly Lion as himself takes for a little bit of snap.
Y'all, you know what? I got to go to the bathroom real quick. So just
Alex
just give me a
Jones
minute.
is the Cowardly Lion. What?
Well, no, Alex Jones is the Scarecrow.
I'll be right back. Y'all chat among
all right.
yourself.
I'm taking a potty break too. Okay.
Hot water would
All
be
right,
bummed.
I'm gonna be your entertainment while everybody's gone, and my entertainment is gonna be Sasquatch. Do whatever you're gonna do, since you haven't had any.
There you go.
Just go
That's a
ahead.
good move.
Go
I
ahead.
like that. That's pretty
Do it.
ballsy. A hot
Do
water
it.
balloon would be good if we had one.
I have the controls here.
So there's no more Alex Jones. Okay.
Y'all want me to kick Scully from here? I can do that too. Evil. I know he couldn't hear me.
Yeah, he ran away. But right now we can talk bad about him and he won't find
Or
out.
he can hear you. We just can't hear him.
No, I think he left the headset.
I was going to say that would
I
take
hope he didn't.
preparation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He would have
Go
had to
ahead.
prepare
Whatever you
more.
want to say, A-Dot. Go ahead.
I know.
I know you're dying too.
No, I'm good.
Chicken.
But seriously, Cowardly Lion is doing phenomenal. He has got that voice completely nailed.
Yes. Bingus is great too.
Oh yeah.
And if we ever get to hear you, Sasquatch, I'm sure you'll be good too.
Well, I tried to convince him to let me do the James Earl Jones Wizard, but he didn't seem to cotton to it too much.
I know.
At least we're halfway through.
Half? You kidding me?
Don't worry, you're going to get a brain soon, buddy.
86 out of 169. We're doing good.
That was a heartless comment, by the way.
Very good. And Nez, you're cracking me up every time you laugh out loud.
That's good shit. It's really good.
I'm hoping I'm back here laughing at y'all, and I'm muted. I'm hoping to hell y'all mute y'allself when y'all laugh at each other, because
Totally.
it just takes away off base. I'm back here. I can do it though. I'm back here muted. I can do it loudly.
I was doing
Yeah.
10 Man
Awesome
It's
job.
Goofy.
Do it.
Gorsh, Dorothy.
Gorsh.
Gorsh. Yeah.
I'm loving
That's
it.
good.
Problem is, I can't sing on those voices at all. I mean,
Mm.
Oh,
it's
you
just
could.
not part of the programming, I guess.
Then
Hey,
you
Danica, that was
Yes, ma'am.
that was not a bark. The bark that I do is to Ajot
All
is
right, I'm
bow
back.
chicka bow
Hold on a
wow.
minute.
I'm back
Yeah,
as well.
Like how,
Caucasian and Rosaline, y'all not getting as many lines, I guess.
oh shit, he's back. Bye y'all.
Nez, what were you asking?
I wanted to know if you wanted to sing the "We're out of the woods, we're out of the," that part, because you have a beautiful
You know,
voice
I
too. And
I don't know all the words to it, but isn't that when they're leaving the apples and going to the poppies?
no, they're coming up the poppies and they're going into the
Yeah.
Emerald City. It's coming up
They're
in the
coming up
script.
to the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be
Glenda
happy
sets them
to.
free.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night.
I think you could do that one better than me. Holy cow!
Dude, I
Keep
think
straight
we're
ahead
Dorothy,
for
book
a
their bottle.
glorious place. Oh
All right,
gosh, it's
so
a
we'll
little...
let Sasquatch fill in and
Aww.
sound effects.
I call it
But we're
death.
out of the woods. We're out of the dark. You're out of the
So where are we at here? Let's see.
I don't know. I got lost.
Is that where
hot
she says
water bottle
Dorothy
would be
says he's
good.
rusted again?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Witch and Nico looking into the crystal. The witch reacts, speaking. The images fade from crystal.
No. We'll be on.
Yeah, we were on Scarecrow when.
Yeah, they oiled them up.
Yeah.
They're at the end of page 85.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, the end of page 85. Man. Okay.
Right there.
Right there.
So he's rusted again. Give me
Go
the
down.
old can quick.
Okay.
Right there. Where it says ends. Yes.
Where are we at?
A hot water bottle would be good if we had one.
A hot water bottle would be good if we had one.
Everybody.
Oh, he's been crying. Why have you been?
Thank you for your patience.
Curse it! Someone always helps that girl. But shoes or no shoes, I'm still great enough to conquer her. And woe to those who try to stop me.
Whoa.
We dissolve to Dorothy, the lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man on the hill in the poppy field. 4 of them come forward down the hill.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Look, Emerald City is closer and prettier than ever.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for a most glorious place.
To the emerald.
We're in the tower room now where the witch gestures with the broomstick. She runs around to the window, stands on the sill, then flies out.
To the Emerald City, as fast as lightning.
She's flying full speed on that broomstick as she circles the tower and flies out to the... You see the gate to the Emerald City with the Dorothy and the Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow.
Of the earth or the sky, hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your hope. March up to the gate and bid it open. Open.
And they're up at the gate.
Mhm.
They ring the bell. The doorman pops his head through the little window in the door.
Who rang that bell?
We did.
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
What notice?
It's on the door, plain as the nose on your face. Oh.
Excuse me. The doorman disappears, re-enters, hangs a sign on the door, then exits, closing the window. Dorothy and the others read the sign. Dorothy knocks on the door, and the doorman re-enters.
Well, that's more like it. State your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Oh, the wizard? But nobody can see the great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well then, how do you know there is one?
Because you're wasting my time.
Oh, please, please. Sir, I got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh. So she is. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's a horse of another color. Come on in.
Dorothy and the group enter as the gate opens. The people moving about on the street of Oz. Cabby drives in from the right. Dorothy and the group go to the cab. Cabby.
Is that also? That's me. All of this is me, right? Okay.
Yep.
Cabby, just what you're looking for. Take you any place in the city, we does.
Well, would you take us to see the wizard?
The wizard? I can't. Well, yes, of course. But first, I'll take you to the little place where you can.
Dorothy looks at the horse, speaks to Cabby.
Tidy up a bit. What?
Oh, thank you so much. We've been gone such a long time, and we feel so messed. What kind of horse is that? I've never seen a horse like that before.
No, and never will again, I fancy. There's only one of him, and he's it. He's the horse of a different color. You've heard to tell about. Wait, how does that go? That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, chirp, chirp. A couple of la-dee-das. That's how the cricket.
Yeah.
Crickets cracked all day in the merry old land of Oz.
Yeah, you had it right.
We get up at 12.
Skip down an entire page. Hold on. I lost myself. Somehow I skipped an entire page. Buzz, buzz, buzz. That's not la-dee-das. Yada-da-da-da. Start to work at one. I cannot do this. I guess.
Let's let Steve-O do it. He knows how to do it.
Yeah, you do that thing.
Go back to where he sings and then let Steve-O jump in.
Yeah. I guess it starts as Cabby.
Well, yeah. Okay, after the line, a horse of a different color you've heard tell about, and then it says sing.
So, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-dee-das. That's how we crick the crack all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch, and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ha 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 ha. That's how we laugh the day away with a ho ho ho, ha ha ha, in the merry old land of Oz.
Very nice. How you holding up, Steve-O? All right?
It's getting tired.
Yeah, I know. It's long.
Pat, pat here, pat, pat there. A couple of brand new straws.
Oh,
That's
that's so
how we keep
cold.
your friends in the little land of Oz.
Rub, rub here, rub, rub there, whether you're tin or bronze. That's how we keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz. We can make a dimpled smile out of a frown.
Can you even dye my eyes to match my
That's
gown?
Dorothy. Hey, John,
Do
sing
Can't help
it.
it. I
Oh,
love that
well,
song.
I didn't know.
Let me do it again. We can make a dimpled smile out of a frown. Dorothy.
Can you even dye my eyes to match your gown?
Uh-huh.
Your what?
Dye your what?
What?
What
Dye
kind
your
of
hair?
beauty shop is this? Dyeing your what?
Here we
Dye
do
my eyes
derriere
to match
dyeing.
your gown.
We do the bleaching here. Thank you.
This is great just listening to y'all. Oh my gosh. Let's jump down there a little bit, down to where the line says that certain air of savoir faire.
That certain air of savoir-faire in the merry old land of Oz.
Ha ha ha.
Yes.
Ho, ho,
Megan.
ho. Sorry.
Ho, ho, ho,
Tin Man.
ho.
No problem.
That's how we left
Left
the
the
day
day
away in the merry old land of
Oz.
Oz. That's how we left
He
the
left the
day
day
away.
away in the oh, ho, 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 in the merry old land of Oz.
Okay, so we're down there where they're all looking up to the sky, where the line says, "Who's her?"
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the witch. She's followed us here.
Can't that female take no for an answer?
Oh,
Surrender, Dorothy, or die.
Two Oz women looking up to the sky.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
Dorothy?
The wizard will explain.
To the wizard.
To the wizard.
dear, whatever shall we do?
Well, we'd better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
We dissolve to a crowd of townsfolk moving through the street of Oz. Guard on the steps speaks and gestures.
Here. Wait a minute. Stop. It's all right. It's all right. Everything is all right. The great and powerful Oz has matters well in hand. I hope. So you can all just go. Go home. There's nothing to worry about. Get out of here now. Go on. Go home. Do you want to read any of that at all?
I do.
No, we're just. I'm gonna clean all this up for you next week. So just keep moving forward. I don't want. I know it's getting late for a lot of people. So
Get out of here now. Come on. Go home. I just go home.
If you please, sir, we want to see the wizard right away. All four of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the great Oz. Nobody, not no how.
Oh, but we must.
Orders
No,
are,
here-
nobody. Oh, go ahead.
Here's the thing. I got a bit of a feel for what's going on, and the length of what's going on with this too. And we've got to trim a little bit of fat somehow. Or otherwise the show will just be way too long. So I see some parts that are a little bit non sequitur, and I think I can kind of trim that out. And I do apologize that it's not going as clear and clean as you want it to. I guess in some ways the script's a little bit more complicated than I realized, but
It's just detailed.
It's
Yeah.
just broken. If you had some cue cards or pictures or something that was going to go up at the camera pans, it would all make sense. If there was
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that happened then.
Well, I'm just going to take all that stuff out, and put it more in a play form. So, let's jump down a little bit here. Let's jump down here where the Dorothy, the Tin Man Scarecrow in the line with the guard, and Dorothy says, "Oh, but please, it's very important."
Oh, but please, it's very important.
And I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not no how. Pardon me, we've got to change the guard.
Fake mustache.
Guard crosses to the Century House. The Century House revolves. The guard in the Century House turns fake mustache upside down. He steps back out. That's crazy.
I know, I told you he's everybody in this city until they actually get in. Okay. Now, what do you want?
We want to see the wizard.
Not nobody, not no how. Wait, I missed something?
No.
No, you got it.
That's right.
That's what the other man said.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Just wait here. I'll announce you at once.
The guard shoulders his sword. He exits and enters the palace. At the palace gates, Tin Man, Dorothy, Scarecrow, and the Lion. They move away from them and step up to the terrace garden.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not duke, not queen, not prince. And my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing it be fish or fowl, with a woof, and a woof, and a royal growl. Woof. I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow in the bull's cold cow. And the sparrow.
Solid going.
I were king.
That's awesome.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful, brother.
Each rabbit would show respect to me. The chipmunks would genuflect to me. Though my tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling. If I just king.
He stands, Scarecrow, Dorothy, and the Tin Man in front of him. They bow, then dance bowed as they sing, then kneel down.
Each rabbit would show respect to him, and the chipmunks genuflect to him.
Each rabbit would show respect to him, the chipmunks genuflect to him.
And his wife would be and his wife would be Queen of the May.
I'd be monarch of all I survey, monarch of all I survey. All I survey.
They all bow down before the lion as he concludes. The lion moves down from the terrace garden and comes forward as the others question him.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything.
Not nobody, not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
How about a hippopotamus?
Why, I'd trash him from top to bottomless.
Supposing you met an elephant?
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How?
Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge its tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard its musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes a hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got what I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again.
You're fabulous, dude. That's awesome.
That's so good, man. They all stand in front of the lion as the guard comes forward and roars at them, then enters the palace. The others, Dorothy begins to cry. The others try to comfort her.
Go home. The wizard says go away.
Go away? Oh,
Looks like we came a long way for nothing.
oh, and I was so happy. I thought I was on my way home.
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Guard
We're gonna
looks
get
out
you-
through
we're
the
gonna get
people.
you- Sorry. We're going to get you to the wizard.
We certainly are. How? How are we?
Would it do any good if I roared?
Who at?
I don't know.
That's great.
Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marble said she was sick. Maybe she'd be dying. And it's all my fault. Oh, I'll never forgive myself. Never. Never, never.
The guard looks out the window. He sobs. He exits from the window.
Moving on.
The others rise as the gates to the palace open. Long corridor, which they start cautiously forward down.
Oh, please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. Come on. I had an on him once myself.
We see the back of them now, the Scarecrow, the Lion, Dorothy, and the Tin Man. As they come forward, they stop at intervals, keep the line from running back. Then they tiptoe forward, reacting to an echo.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking. I really don't want to see the wizard this much. I better wait for you outside.
What's the matter?
Oh, he's scared again.
Don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, well then, we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside.
But why? Why?
Because I'm still scared.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What happened?
someone pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
Oh.
Here, come on.
What was that?
Our echo.
Am I supposed to say that out loud or make noises? Which one?
I don't know. What did he do there? I'm trying to remember.
He's tapping a
I think
mic,
he's clicking on something probably.
and it's got like an enormous echo, but I don't have an echo to put there.
Yeah, do your Scully impression.
All right, we'll go with
There you go.
what was that? What was that? Our echo.
The lion starts to bolt, but the others grab him. Dorothy
Oh, come
speaks.
Oh, come on. Come on. We'll soon find the wizard.
The wizard, the great and powerful Oz.
Shooting down the corridor to the doors at the end, they open as the voice of Oz booms out.
The great wizard of Oz, come forward.
Scarecrow, Lion, Dorothy, and Tin Man come forward. The lion speaks, hides his eyes.
Tell me when it's over.
And the four move down the corridor, the interior of the throne room. They react as they see the throne in the background, flame and smoke belching forth from the throne.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I want to go home. I want to go home.
Fire and smoke issuing forth.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
They react with fear. The others shove Dorothy forward. She comes forth and speaks.
If you please, I am Dorothy. The small and meek. We've come to ask you.
Silence.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward. Tin Man.
Oh, it's me.
You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of caligenous junk.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, yes, Your Honor. You see, a while back we were walking down the yellow brick road.
Quiet.
Oh!
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain? You billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean your wizardry.
Enough. You lion.
Grilling with fear.
Oh.
The lion tries to speak. He faints and falls back. The others run forward to him. They're bending over the lion. Dorothy reacts, turns and speaks as she looks toward the throne.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Frightening him like that when he has come for your help.
Silence. Whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What's that? What'd he say?
Oh, come on.
Dorothy helps to climb to his feet. Yeah. The four of them listen as Oz speaks.
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill it. Kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your requests. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go. I got my meat mixed up.
The lion jumps with fright. They're all standing there in front of the throne. The lion, he runs out of the throne room and into the corridor. We fade out. Fade into weird trees of the haunted forest. Witch's castle, 1 mile. I'd turn back if I were you. Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion walking through the forest. Reeds, nods, Tin Man and Scarecrow stop him. The others shake their head. Lion growl, and they react to a noise.
I'd turn back if I were you.
2 owls on a limb. Dorothy, Scarecrow, Lion, and Tin Man react. 2 crows on a limb of a tree. Dorothy and group, they speak. Lion's hand spray to Dorothy. Scarecrow takes the spray.
From now on, we're on enemy ground. You should have something to protect yourself with.
She can have my witch remover.
Does it work?
No, but it's wonderful for threatening with.
Oh,
Oh, here, give me that thing.
Spray hits the ground, then vanishes.
Oh,
Dorothy? Yeah, go ahead.
oh.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, did you see that?
Oh, look out!
You know something? I believe there's spooks around here.
That's ridiculous. Spooks? That's silly.
Don't you believe in spooks?
No, why? Why only a... Oh.
oh, Tin Man, oh.
Lion and Scarecrow watch the Tin Man fall to the ground. Dorothy and Scarecrow run forward, help him up.
Oh,
Oh, are you all right?
I do believe in spooks. 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 I do.
Image of lion and crystal. Witch and winged monkeys looking into the crystal. The image of the lion fades out. Others flying through. Do believe in spooks.
Spooks. I do believe in spooks.
You believe in more than that before I've finished with you. Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her dog. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. They'll give you no trouble, I promise you that. I've sent a little insect on ahead to take the fight out of them. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly, fly! Bring me that girl and her slippers. Fly, fly, fly!
We dissolve to the Tin Man and Lion walking forward through the haunted forest. The lion yells. There's a growling jitterbug on his nose. He looks down at it. Speaks back. Tin Man slaps the bug away.
What's that? What's that? Take it away! Take it away! Take it away!
Oh, hold still. Hold still.
And Dorothy jumps as the jitterbug bites her leg. Tin Man yells at Dorothy. Bug takes the bug off his neck. The bug bites Scarecrow. He jumps in the air, falls to the ground, jumps up again. They react to quivering trees and noise. Dorothy and others tremble and move about as they sing.
Are we seriously fixing to do the jitterbug scene?
No, just read the
I'm
lines.
so far down, it's amazing. But everybody else in for this?
Scully,
It's
I
like getting-
vote that
It's
you
interesting.
cut out the jitterbug just like they did in the movie. Just for the
Oh,
sake of
okay.
time.
I don't even know that there was a jitterbug scene.
I
Yeah,
know.
there was a
There is a
clip.
scene, yes.
We'll skip
You can
it.
go on YouTube and watch it, but yeah, it's like a song they cut out of the movie.
Besides, it
Where
has the
should I go
word ginger.
down to? We're getting
just
close
set
to the end, but let's jump down.
Tail end of 119.
Tail end of 119.
Very good.
Okay, to the winged monkeys.
Yeah.
An army of winged monkeys flying over the haunted forest. They fly down into the forest. They land, etc., etc.
Etc.
Tin Man swinging an axe at the winged monkeys.
Go away, you motherfuckers.
Swing monkey stomping on the scarecrow.
Swing monkey, sons of bitches.
And then the singer monkey pulls his fist, speaks. Monkey and tree hits him over the head with an axe. Wild foul, foul. Two winged monkeys running. Y'all keeping up with me?
Yep.
Well, that's you all over.
Yeah, two winged monkeys, Toto barking, army of winged monkeys, tearing the scarecrow apart.
There you go.
Let's pick up right there.
Help! 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 Help!
Oh, well, what happened to you?
They tore my legs off. They threw them over there. Then they took my chest out and they threw it over there.
Well, that's you all over.
They knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't they?
Don't stand there talking. Put me together. We've got to find Dorothy.
Now, let's see. This goes... Oh, I wish we had I wish I were better at puzzles.
Wait a minute. This is the left one. He walks bad enough already.
Oh, poor Dorothy. We may never see her again.
Who do you suppose they were? And where did they take her? A fine thing to go to pieces at a time like this.
Now, don't fret.
Oh, dear, dear.
We'll get you together.
All right, Toto's in Witch's lap. Witch rises, puts Toto in the basket. Witch turns to Dorothy, speaks to her. Nico carries Toto. Dorothy goes over to Nico.
What a nice little dog. And you, my dear, what an unexpected pleasure. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
Go ahead, Dorothy.
Oh, I was muted. What are you going to do with my dog? Give him back to me.
All in good time, my little pretty. All in good time.
Oh, please give him back to me.
Certainly, certainly, when you give me those slippers.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Throw that basket into the river and drown him.
No, 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 here. You can have your old slippers, but give me back Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason.
Dorothy's slippers on Dorothy's feet. The hands of the witch reach in, begin to tremble. Witch jumps back, looks at her hands.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No, fool that I am. I should have remembered. Those slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
What do you think I'm going to do? But that's not what's worrying me. It's how to do it. These things must be done delicately, or you hurt the spell.
Toto jumps out of the basket. Dorothy speaks to Toto, which turns on Nico.
Run, Toto, run.
Catch him, you fool.
They're running down the steps. Nico
Run,
after
Toto.
him.
Run, Toto, run. Run, Toto, run. He got away. He got away.
Oh, which is more than you will. Drat you and your dog. You've been more trouble to me than you're worth, one way or the other. But it'll soon be over now.
The witch picks up a huge hourglass, turns it over.
Do you see that? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long. I can't wait forever to get those shoes.
Dorothy's crying when she exits. She crosses, looks at the hourglass. We dissolve to Toto jumping down the rocky edge of the mountains. He's barking up a storm. The exterior of the haunted forest, the Lion and the Tin Man put the Scarecrow back together. They hear Toto barking.
There. Now. That's the best we can do without any pins.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm all right. We must worry about Dorothy.
But how can we find her? We don't even know where she is. Look, there's Toto. Where's he come from?
Why don't you see? He's come to take us to Dorothy.
Oh.
Come on, fellows.
We're now back at the tower room. We close on the hourglass, revealing Dorothy standing by the table as she watches the sand run through the glass. She looks about desperately. We dissolve to the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Lion making their way over a rocky hillside. Toto barks as he waits for them. Toto makes his way over the top of the rocks. Lion, Tin Man, Scarecrow struggling up the rocks. Tin Man slips off the side of the rocks, hangs on to the Lion's tail to keep him from falling. Scarecrow tries to help.
I hope my strength holds out.
I hope your tail holds out.
The hourglass, more sand in the bottom. Dorothy watching closely. She's sobbing by the crystal of the witch.
Do you want me to sing it or do you want her to say it?
Oh, sing, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Take it away, Ness.
Someday I'll wake and rub my eyes, and in that land beyond the skies, you'll find me.
That was good. Toto makes his way over to the top of the rocks. Lion's head appears, followed by that of the Tin Man and Scarecrow. Lion points and speaks.
What's that?
That's the castle of the Wicked Witch. Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there. We gotta get her out.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Who's them? Who's them?
The witch's Winkies marching about in the castle courtyard. Tin Man, Lion, and Scarecrow peering over the rocks. The Lion tries to turn back, but the others grab him and push him forward.
I've got a plan how to get in there.
Fine, he's got a plan.
And you're gonna lead us.
Yeah, me?
Yes, you.
I gotta get her out of there?
That's right.
All right, I'll go in there for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch, gods or no gods, I'll tear them apart. I may not come alive, but I'm going in there. There's just one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, you didn't neither. What's that?
You don't neither.
You don't neither.
No.
Up.
We dissolve to the hourglass. Dorothy sobbing against the witch's throne. We see Annie M in the crystal calling after Dorothy. Annie M fades out and the witch fades in. She mocks Dorothy. Dorothy draws away from the crystal.
I'm frightened. NEM, I'm frightened.
Dorothy, where are you? It's me. It's NEM. I'm trying to find you. Where are you?
I'm here in Oz, NTM. I'm locked up in the witch's castle, and I'm trying to get home to you, NTM. Oh, NTM, don't go away. I'm frightened. Come back.
RTM! RTM! my pretty.
We dissolve to the line, Scarecrow and Tin Man, moving along the rocks. Toto barking. Scarecrow quiets Toto. Tin Man. Somehow, the Lion and Tin Man are whispering together. Lion looks around, sees the Winkies in back of them. He's speechless. Guards jump forward, sees the three, and they disappear behind the rocks. Legs and arms seen as they fight. The hourglass. Scuff, 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 scuff. And Dorothy trying to open one of the doors. Lion, Tin Man, Scarecrow behind the rocks, all dressed in Winky Guard uniforms.
Phew. That wasn't my plan, but something happened, didn't it?
Yep. Oh, wait. You put up a great fight, Lion.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'd have done without you.
I must have bitten you a couple of times.
Winky Guards marching around the Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow watching from the rocks.
Come on. I've got another idea.
Do you think it'll be polite dropping in like this?
Come on. Come on now.
The Winkies marching. Oh, Toto's falling behind. Drawbridge pulled up. It's the interior now, the entrance of the hall of the castle. You see the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion at the end of the file of the hourglass. Dorothy seated on the steps near the crystal, sobbing away. Tin Man, Lion, Scarecrow ducking back into a recess in the wall. The rest of the Winkies continue to exit.
Where do we go now?
Yeah.
Toto
There.
barking.
I'm sorry.
Toto runs up the stairs from the hall as the Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man run forward, start up the stairs after Toto. Upper hallway. 3 rescuers enter.
Wait. We better make sure. Dorothy, are you in there?
It's us.
Yes, it's me. She's locked me in. Oh, I knew you'd get here in time.
Listen, fellas, it's her. We gotta get her out. Open this door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the
They
door.
push madly at the door.
Don't push.
Stop pushing.
Oh, I was only trying to help. Oh.
Dorothy pleads to 3 of them on the outside. She looks at the hourglass.
Oh, hurry. Please hurry. The hourglass is almost empty.
Stand back.
Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow remove their Winky outfits. Tin Man starts to chop in the door. It's chopped in. Dorothy, anxiously watching, she looks at the hourglass. Not much sand remaining. Scarecrow and Lion watching as the Tin Man breaks the door in further, and Dorothy rushes to the left. She rushes out the door of the room, greets the 3 of them, and they all rush out.
Oh, Toto.
Did they hurt you?
Lion, darling, I knew you'd come.
Dorothy.
I knew you would.
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
They enter the top of the stairs, rush toward the entrance, but the huge doors swing shut. They hammer at the door as the witch speaks.
Oh,
Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it. Why, my little party's just beginning.
Scarecrow, Tin Man, Dorothy, and Lion huddled by the door. Lion speaks.
Trapped like mice or rats.
Winky's advancing. Four huddled by the door.
Go ahead. Do something. Roar. Roar.
The Winky guards advance with a menacing roar. The four huddled against the door.
What good will it do us?
Past the witch on the landing. The Winky's advancing, huddled against the door. Witch and Nico looking down from the top of the stairs. She yells down to her Winkies.
That's right. Don't hurt them right away. We'll let them think about it a little first.
The Winkies growl as they shove out their spears. Toto in Dorothy's arms. Scarecrow looks up.
How does it feel, my little visitor?
The rope is fastened to the wall.
Can you imagine what I'm going to do to you?
The witch picks up the hourglass, hurls it down as she laughs. Burst into a cloud of flame and smoke as the hourglass hits the floor.
Here we go, boys.
Scarecrow seizes the Tin Man's axe and chops the candelabra rope with it.
oh,
The witch screams down to her Winkies.
Seize them! Stop them, you fools!
She leads the Winkies out of the hall.
They've gotten away! Stop them! Stop them!
Dorothy and her friends peer out from behind a recess, then run back into the hall as they exit left. The four rush back into the hall. They look about. The Scarecrow speaks.
It's no use trying the doors again. Which room is it?
Winky's running back through the corridor. They react as they hear the Winkies approaching.
They're coming back.
oh,
Oh, upstairs, quickly.
Go on.
The witch comes running back into the hall. Her Winkies right beside her. She gives them orders. Guards separate.
There they go! There they go! Ah, now we've got them. Half you go that way, half you go that way.
Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Lion just disappear at the top of the stairs.
Hurry, hurry, go!
The witch hits her guards with a broomstick in an effort to speed them up.
Go, go!
Battlements, Scarecrow, Dorothy, Lion, and Tin Man run down the steps from the tower. They run along the battlement They run toward the second tower, then they stop. Dorothy screams.
Where do we go now?
This way, come on. Group of Winkies coming out of the tower at the head of the steps. Scarecrow, Tin Man, Lion, Dorothy. Running along the battlement. Other groups of Winkies appear in another tower. They mumble. One group of Winkies charges down the steps. Skip down here a little bit. Pick that up there, Nez, with the witch.
Well, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. Thought you'd be pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start on you right here, one after the other.
The line holding behind the Tin Man all trembled with fear.
And the last to go will see the first 3 go before her. And your mangy little dog, too.
The witch smiles as she looks up. 4 react with fear. Broomstick catches fire. You see
How
the
about-
witch, she lowers it.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
This broom's thrust into the scene and catches the Scarecrow's arm on fire. He shouts and Dorothy screams. Dorothy picks up the bucket, throws water on the Scarecrow.
No, 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 no.
Oh, oh, oh.
Help! I'm burning! I'm burning! I'm burning! Help! Help! Help!
And Dorothy throws water at the Scarecrow, but some of it hits the witch in the face. Tin Man standing at left with the line.
Help!
The water hits the witch in the face again. The witch screams. The water. Pick it up, Nez.
Oh, you cursed brat! Look at what you've done. I'm melting. Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Ah! Look out, I'm going out!
They're all looking down and shooting down the witch's cloak and hat smoldering on the floor. Toto enters from the left, sniffs it all. The leader of the Winkies speak to the 4.
She's dead. You killed her.
I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't. It's just that I was on fire.
The Winkies
Hail to
kneel,
Dorothy.
tell Dorothy.
Hail to Dorothy. The wicked witch is dead.
Hail! Hail to Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead.
You mean you're all happy about it?
Very happy. Now she won't be able to hit us with a broom anymore.
The broom?
The leader gives
May
the
we
broom
have
to
it?
Dorothy.
Go ahead.
Please, and take it with you.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can go back to the wizard and tell him the wicked witch is dead.
The wicked witch is dead.
The wicked witch
is dead. Hail, hail, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Hail, hail, the wicked witch
We'll
is
skip
dead.
through that. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepy head. She's gone where the goblins go.
It's the reprise.
And the ring bells out, ding dong.
Those Winkies.
Ding dong, the wicked witch is
Dead.
dead. I'm just scanning down. It's getting late and my voice is going out. I know y'all's got stuff to do too. I'm gonna make sure if we have to do an extra night or whatever, we'll play that by
It pops
ear.
back in at the throne room.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure the next bit of dialogue is at the throne room.
room. Yeah. 146.
Yeah.
Yeah, 146. All right, yeah. Oz's voice booms out. We reveal the Scarecrow Dorothy line, Tin Man standing in front of it.
Can I believe my eyes? Why, have you come back?
Please, sir, we've done what you told us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So we'd like you to keep your promise to us. If you
Not
please, sir.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah. Do not arouse the wrath of the... Where you go? Oh. Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promise.
I'll be right back.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures. Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. Ho, ho, ho. The great Oz has spoken. It's a lot of O's. Does he just ho-ho it? Yeah, he ho-hos it, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be able to cut an hour of this out. I can see that already. It won't be so long next time, y'all, so...
Who are you?
Oz's voice 20 years from now. Oh.
No, that's because he's being distracted. The curtains.
Right. I just realized
Rosalind's been sitting there all night. Hardly got to say
all
a thing.
freaking night. No, I'm
I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. I know some people's been overworking and some people's under sitting there just
like
waiting.
the little parts, like some of the Munchkins or whatever, because I know
It's okay, dude.
Burnt and Nez have a lot.
I'm knitting. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, let's go where it says, I'm afraid it's
we're gonna go. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Who are you?
I've lost a spot. That where it breaks in pages, man, it really screws up my meter.
Bottom 148.
No, man, I'm taking
Bottom
all
of
that stuff out. Like, so
Yeah, bottom of 148. Oh, I pay no.
Oh, I pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Go, before I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am Oz, the great and powerful wizard of Oz.
You are?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
You'd better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
Oh, now please don't be angry with me. I'll do anything you say. Only if you don't shout at me, it makes me so nervous.
It makes you nervous?
Yes.
What about us?
Well,
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man?
Well,
And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion?
Well, you see,
And Scarecrow's brain.
Well, but you've got them. You've had them all the time.
Oh, no, we
No,
haven't.
we haven't.
No, we haven't. You don't get around us that easy.
Not know how.
Well,
you promised us real things. A real brain.
A real heart.
Real courage. That's what we want.
You do. Boys, you're aiming low. You not only surprise, but you grieve me. Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Every pusillanimous creature that crawls the earth or slinks through the slimy seas has a brain. Wait. Right.
Mm-hmm.
From the rock-bound coast of Maine to the sun. Oh no. Well, be that as it may, back where I come from, we have universities, seats of great learning, where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts. And with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got. A diploma.
Therefore, Witcher reached back and obtained several diplomas.
Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitas Comitatum, Universitas Comitatum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
THC.
Scene.
Scarecrow went to beauty college?
Psychology. This is one letter off, baby. Yeah, that's a doctor of theology.
Thankology.
The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy, rapture, I've got a brain.
That's a right triangle.
Takes out a black bag, takes a metal from the bag.
How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you're
Oh my gosh.
it's kind of hard to throw that one out flippant. Well, you can't. As far as you, my fine friend, you're a victim of disorganized thinking. You are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. Once a year, they take their fortitude out of mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city, and they have no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, conspicuous bravery against the wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable. I could have been a world figure, a power among men, a successful wizard, had I not been obstructed by a heart.
But I still want one.
Yes. Back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They are called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but how much you are loved by others.
Oh, look. It ticks. Listen.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Look, it ticks. Look, it's ticking.
Read what my medal says. Courage. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Sorry.
Dorothy?
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Oh, Dorothy?
Dorothy tingles.
They're all wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Yes. How about Dorothy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Oh.
Yes, Dorothy, Dorothy. It's just so jumbled. Okay.
Oh,
I get it.
I don't think there's anything in that black bag for me.
Well, no. On the contrary. On the contrary, here. Well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? Oh, but are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, born and bred in the heart of the western wilderness, premier balloonist, par excellence, to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day, while performing spectacular feats of stratospheric skill never before attempted by civilized man, an unfortunate phenomenon occurred. The balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Yes, there I was, floating through space, a man without a continent.
Weren't you frightened?
Frightened? You are talking to a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then suddenly the wind changed, and the balloon floated down to the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Oh?
Times being what they were, I accepted the job, retaining my balloon against the advent of getting a quick getaway. And in that balloon, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of E pluribus unum.
We dissolve to the public square of Emerald City. The wizard and Dorothy in the basket of balloon. Tin Man, Scarecrow in line, standing on the platform with them. People of Oz grouped about them. The wizard speaks to them as people cheer.
Good people of Oz, this is positively the finest exhibition ever to be shown. Yes, well, be that as it may, I, your wizard par ardua ad alta, am about to embark upon a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. To converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards, and I hereby decree that until that time, if any that I... Let me try that again. To converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards, and I hereby decree that until what time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me, and, well, yeah, that's all.
Toto's in Dorothy's arms. He barks at something. People cheer. Thank you, says the wizard. A woman with a cat in her arms. Toto barking. Wizard in the basket balloon. Dorothy climbs out. Yells
Oh,
for
come
Toto.
back here, Toto.
Dorothy by the side of the basket. She speaks to the wizard. Then it runs down from the platform. Line of Scarecrow scene.
Come back. Oh, don't go without me. I'll be right back, Toto.
Wizard on balloon platform, Scarecrow line, and the Tin Man standing by. The wizard protests as the balloon starts to rise.
Stop that, dog. This is highly irregular procedure. This is absolutely unprecedented.
Tin Man. Help me, the balloon's going up. Okay, trying to hold the balloon down. She yells to the wizard and he shouts back. The Oz people wave goodbye.
You ruined my exit. Help.
Help.
Oh, come back. Don't go without me. Please come back.
I can't come back. I don't know how it works.
Oh.
Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, now I'll never get home.
Stay with us then, Dorothy. We all love you. We don't want you to go.
Oh, that's very kind of you. But this could never be like Kansas. NEM must have stopped wondering what's happened to me by now. Oh, Scarecrow, what am I going to do?
Look, here's someone who can help you.
A group of Ozmen react as they look up. They bow out of the scene. Suddenly, Glinda appears in the scene. She moves down the steps and up onto the platform to Dorothy.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it was
it wasn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if there is, I never really lost it to begin. Isn't that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
No, she had to find out for herself. Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Oh, Toto too?
Toto too?
Oh, now?
Oh dear, whenever you wish.
Oh dear, that's too wonderful to be true. Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all. Goodbye, Tin Man. Don't cry. You're just so dreadful. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Now I know I've got a heart, 'cause it's breaking.
Oh, and goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm going to miss you the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
Well, I never would have found it if it wasn't for you.
I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes. Say goodbye, Toto.
Dorothy waves Toto's paw at the Tin Man, Lion, and Scarecrow, then speaks to Glinda.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Munchkins waving goodbye from the gates.
There's no place like home. No place like home.
The
There's no
wizard at
place
the
like
control
home.
panel turns, looks off. Glinda leading the Munchkins in a dance. There's no place like home. Tin Man breaking in the door of the witch's tower room.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Hickory's wind machine on the Gale farm. Horse looking out from a stall. Chickens moving about. N.E.M. offers forward a plate of donuts. Dorothy lying on the pillow, she mumbles. N.M.'s hand enters into the frame. Cloth on Dorothy's head.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, it's me, Aunt Em. Wake up, honey.
No place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, dear, it's Aunt Em, darling.
No place. Oh, Auntie Em, it's you.
Yes, darling.
Hello there. Anybody home? I just dropped by because I heard the little girl got caught in the big... Well, she does seem all right now.
Yeah.
Dorothy's lying in bed. Aunt Em's seat next to her Uncle Henry and the rest of them.
She got quite a bump on the head. We kind of thought there a minute she wasn't going to leave us.
Oh?
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. And I tried to get back for days and days.
There, lie quiet now. You just had a bad dream.
No.
Sure. Remember me, your old pal Hunk?
Me, Hickory?
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
No, but it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were there.
Oh.
But you couldn't have been, could you?
Oh, we dream lots of silly things when we...
No, Auntie Em. This was real. Truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But just at the same time, all I kept saying to everybody was I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyway, Toto, we're home. Home. This is my room. And you're all here. And I'm not going to leave here ever, ever again. Because I love you all. And, oh, NTM, there's no place like home.
Fade out. The end. Oh my God. Y'all make me want to cry. It's so good.
Oh my God.
You weren't like troopers. You were a legion that just
Good
bustled
job,
through
Dorothy.
this tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. You had a great
I
energy.
definitely appreciate everybody's patience and understanding. It's a really great production. I'm so impressed by what I've heard tonight. I know I've got some work to do, so my voice is about to get out on me though too. I can't imagine how y'all feeling. I mean, we've been
I'm
here
good.
3.5 hours, so
I'm fine.
this has been like way longer than anything we've done. I didn't realize it was that long.
Try
I mean,
doing this on stage with music and musical rehearsals and dancing and oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey,
Midgets
Scully.
and dwarves and horses.
Scully.
Yes, Izzy?
I just
Maybe Rosalind could do can do Auntie M.
I'm up for that if the gentleman doesn't mind.
Because Burnt
Yeah, I
Flowers
mean-
is doing.
You guys think about it and let me know.
Hey, I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Bingus.
Very talented people here tonight.
Oh,
Seriously.
man.
Dingus, you were amazing.
Thank you for
Burnt offerings, dude. I want to join your fan club. Can you drop the link? Nez, Linda, you played a great role there. Rosalie, everybody. Professor Marble, Izzy. I think you
Yeah,
should.
see,
jump
y'all
in
can
again.
drop everybody's links out there.
And
Whatever.
Ajot, you're the star.
I've been doing it.
No.
Okay.
You're the star. So
Pay no
thank you.
attention to my channel. Pay no attention to my
Manic
channel.
Mouth, dude. Well done. Well done, Scarecrow.
Hey, thank you, Bingus.
I think I got everybody right.
I'm curious if Scarecrow has ever seen the movie.
A long time ago when I was a little kid.
Time to watch it.
I've been
Oh
watching
my
it over and over here lately. Some of the transitions, like you were saying, Scully, I lose my lines. When I was listening to Burnt on one of the things, I was just so mesmerized by his.
Well, Bingus, you remember how Peter
I
Pan
forgot
was?
I forgot to say my line.
I was leaving you
You know,
speechless.
I just need to get that format. I need to figure out how to do that. Remember how we did Peter Pan, where we had all the numbers by the lines, and it was really clean. And we need something to work with next week like that. And I think we can shave off about 75 minutes by doing this.
Is it possible?
Yeah,
Keep
I
everybody
got
pass
some.
around. Puff, puff, pass.
Say again.
Scully, is it possible to
Puff,
find
puff,
a
pass.
different play of it or different that's written out like that? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't want to
might
make
be
any
able
more
to.
work for you. I don't want to make more work for you, but I'm thinking if there was something a little bit more simpler that might not be quite as long. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good. I mean, I didn't have that many parts, so my voice is still good.
Stop rubbing it in, folks. I'm out. Oh my God. I'm the only sober man in the room. No wonder.
No.
I mean, it's not too late to back out if anybody feels like it's too much. I understand. But know this, I will get
It's
it
been
down
awesome.
to about 2.5 hour show tops. I mean, that's about the range that I'm looking for. So,
Hell yeah.
and we'll just,
Okay.
breeze on through it. And next Tuesday, we'll have a fresh copy of the script. And I'm not sure whatever else. I mean, y'all did so great tonight. Like,
Izzy, how was it sound?
This is such a great idea.
He's patting himself on the back.
It's such a great idea, Scully, that you're allowing us all to have this opportunity on your channel. I mean, it really is. It brings life to me and to almost everybody on the panel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that's great.
I appreciate it. Much thanks.
Heck yeah. That's what's up, man.
Izzy, did my sound come through better this time?
Yeah.
I thought your sound was perfect.
Everybody was.
Okay.
I don't think we had any issues sound wise. Only when we were all singing a little bit too loud. I think maybe it got to be too much on some people's headphones, possibly. But that was all fun too, you know.
I'd like to say that that we have introduced a fire truck and a baby into the Wizard of Oz.
My window's right here.
No, the fire truck would have been cool if when the witch was on fire. If it would had that would have been perfect.
I'll tell the guys thanks next time I
Thank
see
you,
them.
Pendar.
That baby was screaming from Emerald City, and they could hear her all the way at the poppy field.
This was fun.
Yar.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
So does anybody have
hard to say
any,
goodbye.
what you got there, Nez?
Yeah.
Pretty.
We got the Emerald City.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
I keep
Yeah, Nez will be
Yeah.
good for a giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. She always has the intermission giveaways, and we'll give it away at the end of the show. She features her art during intermission.
And your little dog too.
Bow chicka
Damn.
wow, no, bow chicka bow wow.
Boom,
Hey,
chicka rah.
Scully, look at Pendar's comment. Just be glad she's not up there with her parrot, Beebs. He'd be screaming the whole time. No, he wouldn't, because I would be talking.
Beeb probably make a good addition to the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that kind of looks like me when I put my helmet on. Nice.
Here you
thank
are, Bingus.
That's a great one.
Look at that.
Yes. Beautiful. Very good. Yeah, I think
Big shout out to all the moderators out
the
there
writing
tonight.
crew. You know
Whose
every
cat
line.
is going off? Somebody's cat's
Yep,
meowing
that's
like
Stella.
crazy.
It's Stella.
Stella,
That's funny.
it sounds a little bit like Izzy.
I got to be honest.
wasn't
I'm
me.
amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. My dog hasn't nutted up on me to go out this whole world.
Oh my god.
Sasquatch, I didn't realize. I guess I didn't think the wizard had so many lines at the end. Well, that's a bit,
It's all
you
right.
know, a little
The only
laborious, man. You know,
It's singing off the cuff. If I can get it in my head, I can do that part too. But I gotta get it in there.
Thank you, Kimmy,
Stella,
for the
come say hi
help
to Izzy.
tonight.
I mean, I don't think anybody thought
Say
it
hi
would
to
take
Izzy.
us 3.5 hours to rehearse tonight.
Here,
I mean, we
here,
kind
Izzy,
of
here.
dilly-dallied
Stella.
around for 30 minutes, but, you know. Oh, yeah, check them out.
Stella.
She has tamed the
Stella.
nothing.
I'm gonna jump down and head to bed.
you,
But
buddy.
this was fun.
Okay,
You guys
man.
are awesome.
We'll be back up here next Tuesday at 7, and don't, you know, like I said, it won't take us long next time, so.
Heck yeah, sounds good. I'll be there.
Okay, buddy.
And if anybody
All
wants
right. Thank you.
to
Thanks,
have a
love.
musical rehearsal and go over any of the songs, that I'm happy to help with that too.
Thanks,
Tonight?
Nance. That's nice. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, I'm out.
Thank you. everybody.
5:30.
Rosaline, thank you, my dear.
How do you like a belly button?
Always appreciate it.
Me too.
You're welcome, Scully.
Seriously, need to do a Star
I'll have
Wars
your
parade.
clean script in the next day or two, darling.
Okay, listen, if you need any help with that, you give me a holler, okay?
Okay, I sure will. Thank you.
Okay, talk to y'all later. See you, bye.
Nighty night.
Love ya. God bless you guys.
Right.
Have a great evening.
I'm out too, guys. So
Okay.
luckily, I had
Venus.
my
Good night,
car.
Megan.
I had my
Sir.
car John with me, so
Oh,
I'm good
okay.
there. But I have other things.
Right on. Plate is full. Have a good evening, sir.
Cheers.
Fantastic, Bingus.
Good night.
Appreciate it. Oh my!
Good night, Bert.
wow. Boom, chicka,
Well
wow,
done.
wow, wow, wow.
I try.
I mean,
give it
y'all
up.
did so
Oh, okay.
good.
I told you did Anti-M better than me.
That's off the chain, that Annie M voice. Wow.
I know.
Like
All
just,
right, I love you guys. Have a good night.
Dorothy, have a good night.
it's all
Bye.
how you hold the mouth, right?
Good night, Scully, darling.
And all you people out in chat land, we thank you too. being a part of this show.
Yeah, thanks everybody for
Get to
being
see the
here.
creative process of all of our actors and
That's
what
being
goes on behind the scenes with theater.
I appreciate you not judging us
Other
too
team.
harshly. Y'all have a good evening, folks. Much love. Don't let the man get you
Good
down.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll goofball with you for a little bit.
And there was 3.
Then there was 3.
Oh my god, I can't figure out what voice I like better than the other. They're all so good.
Man, I got a bag of them.
Y'all work great together. All right, Nish. Just
Got a
slid out.
whole freaking bag of them.
I hear you, man. It's like you've done theater work for a long time, buddy. God.
No, I did a lot of prank phone calls.
Right on, yeah.
Those are always fun. I actually, when I was in high school, we actually made some side cash by actually making albums of prank phone calls. We were pretty popular in our high school at the time.
I've never heard that before. That's pretty cool, man.
Well, I mean, we were trying to be the jerky boys in a way.
I guess back then it was kind of innocent type thing, Nobody was really getting hurt,
Nope, just being goofy on the phone, and we'd always beep out every, like if anybody put a phone number, an address, or what the name of the business was,
Yep.
But no, I just tell really animated stories, and I tend to mimic a lot of stuff. And that's where a lot of the voices come from.
Yeah, just pull them out the bag. Hey, Nikki.
Hi.
How you doing? Wasn't he something tonight? My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hope your voice not sore in the morning.
I'll just sound like a prepubescent boy on the phone. Thank you for calling GM Partech. How can I take a dealer code and your name, please?
All right, well, we're going to close the show. Just remember one more thing. The shaman clicks with his eyeballs. Yeah. All right. You guys have a great evening. We'll see you back for rehearsals next Tuesday. And I'm sure I'll have a little roll call this week, too. Y'all see me in and out on the live stream. But I'm Scully, the author that reads to you.
I'm Steve-O, and I'm a goofball.
Steve-O. Goofball. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you.